Welcome to Palace Poker. This is Chris Larkin, Dude Maestro. Got Scott Lyles in the booth with me tonight for Tiny's 1-2 game, Rec Stakes. A lot of familiar faces here. They have already played a few hands. We are resuming, and we'll get you all caught up here in just a second.
Good evening, everybody. Hopefully we get everybody back here shortly, starting to blame me again for the pause.
Taking the blame is part of the job.
Of course.
So Scott, we haven't shared any real time on the felt, I don't think. So
no.
What's your background? Are you more cash tournament?
You know, I am more cash. I don't mind tournaments. It's, you know, they're two totally different games. Sometimes I don't have patience for the tournaments. I'd say patience, but you know, a lot of them. I like tournaments after the after registration. It turns into a different game. You know, it's a money grab for the first 2 hours. You know, and then once you can get past the registration, then you can kind of settle down, put your seatbelt on, and so you know, I like the aspect of after. I like the aspect on cash just because it's, you know, you can really make some different decisions. And,
what game do you typically play? Hold'em, PLO?
Yeah, you know, I'm new to the cash or the card rooms. I go to Tulsa every other week and play in casinos. So and that's a different game too.
Yes,
totally different game.
Very much.
And I like both of them, but I think they're two totally different, just kind of same as tournaments and cash. So the PLO is the bomb pots have been kind to me, and they've been brutal to me. So I've gotten the best of both worlds.
That's kind of the essence of bomb pots. So.
And I've also had the embarrassing moments where I thought that I had, you know, I thought that I had a hand that I didn't have because I had to use two cards, and I was using one, and that was at the beginning when I first started doing that. I mean, that's just about experience. I enjoy it, and I kind of have a strategy now that a friend of mine gave me, especially on the double board. You know.
Oh yeah.
I prefer, and I've been watching just the single, you know, just the regular PLO, and I enjoy that more than the double board because it's another different strategy. Not as, it's more, you know, less luck maybe. I think, because, you know, the hand's not made on the double board until it's all over. So it's a different game, but it looks like we're running again. I'll say hello to all those Red Raiders out there. I think some of them said hello. Lubbock, Texas representing. Yeah, Mr. Bills. Comes in with $15 raise. Woody woke up with a little hand too.
Sorry, I stepped away for just a second there to confirm some audio routing.
We got a full table. Is everybody here now?
I believe so, because that's Prezzy there in the 3 seat and Steve in the 4. So it looks like we moved Mr. Bill back to the 5 where he was pre-stream.
Okay. Yeah, this one's – who's going to take it?
And it looks like Scott, you have more fans in the chat than the players do, so we're just going to talk about you.
Yeah, you know what? I got some fans. I got some kids listening out in Lubbock, and that's where I probably played more poker in Lubbock than I have anywhere, and that's really where I, you know, me and a couple of dorm friends of ours got to playing with our laundry money, and you know, we started with all. I mean, you name the game, we've played it. You know, whether it's, you know, Dr. Pepper with all the wild, you know, 3s and 9s or was it 2s, 4s, and 10s are wild, or baseball where 3s and 9s are wild. I mean, and then we kind of evolved to Hold'em, and you know, that's where I'd say my start of peak interest of poker was, and really it started with just 7-card stud, and you don't see that anywhere, you know, or even the 5-card stud.
That's what most of us learned with at some point.
Yeah.
The draw and stud games.
Yeah, and shout out to Sneed Hall. That's where the poker started, was the dorms that I played in Lubbock. So
Actually, it's only like 98%.
You mean you bluff? You're all live.
All right. Well,
Mr. Bill.
unfortunately,
I need to
it does not look like our stats and action tracking is updating down here in our commentary software.
So we can just sound smart and come up with our own stats, right?
It's basically we hand by hand here because we're not going to have any running tabulation down on this end,
Well, we got Mr.
which
Bill.
is the issue we saw before
Earlier.
So Mr. Bill getting the action raised up here.
Yeah, so far he's been the aggressor on most of these.
I would expect that to continue to be the case.
The dreaded pair of sixes. Man, I don't reckon that really hit anybody. Huh? The dreaded sixes are.
Yeah, they're ahead at the moment. They have to dodge everything.
Yeah, there it goes. There's one of them. Kind of shifts over to Larry.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I think about betting here with second pair for Woody when it's also a flushed board.
Yeah, it sure makes that hand weak, especially feeling weak.
Yeah, and out of the small blind. I mean, he's in a world of hurt if he gets raised, but he could check call just about anything.
Yeah. Well, and this may work.
Mr. Bill's open-ended, and that's why he's thinking about. But open-ended, not as good if you don't want to see the heart variety hit.
Yeah. Open-ended, maybe if it's a jack of spades or clubs, changes that, of course.
He did not show nothing. He ain't gonna show nothing.
Chris, what about what's your background? Where'd you?
So I was a pure tournament player for many years. Well, I mean, I learned like everyone does, right, with stud and draw games, friendly groups, not very serious, right? The first I got serious with poker was as a tournament player, and primarily online, not even very big live. And then I decided to make the shift to the live scene, and I stayed primarily tournament player for a year or so, a year or two. And I started realizing that the number of hours it took for the buy-in levels and the payouts you could get here in the area, that I was better off sitting at a cash table and learning that game. And I was not that great at first, but I've put a lot of effort into it and been almost purely a cash player for the last 2.5 years or so, just mixing in some of the bigger tournaments and series.
Yeah, I don't mind the tournaments. Sometimes it's. I'll give a shout out to my wife. She's a better poker player, or a better. Well, she may be a better poker player too, but she's a better tournament player than I am. That's. I think that's kind of an acquired taste, and my preference is cash. I did a little bit of the online, and I just didn't care for it. I didn't trust it. You know, I got burned like everybody. I got burned like everybody did on Black Thursday or whatever, and saw more bad beats online than I've ever seen. But you know, I understand you see more hands.
A lot of that's just volume.
But still, it just you just scratch your head so many times, and you could start calling when you know that your opponent's drawing to a one-outer, and so more.
I think there's a benefit to it if you can wrap your head around it. And I say that from having put in a lot of volume online and seeing the trend lines. And you could have a very nice graph of upward trending winnings and things like that. And there'll be dips in there that you go and you look at the stats and you go, wow, that's like 6,000 hands where it just was bad. But it's part of a winning curve. Well, live, 6,000 hands takes a long time.
Yeah.
And then you suddenly realize just how long you can have to endure some of that stuff from a pure variance perspective.
Sure.
If you're not making exploits to kind of erase some of that.
Well, I mean, what do you figure? How many more hands in online are you playing than a typical cash? I mean,
3
times as many. Yeah,
in a cash game in an hour, you're live, you're getting, what, 25 to 30 hands probably. Online, now multi-tabling, I'm getting like 250 an hour.
Yeah.
It's a drastic
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah. So, yeah, looking at the variance, it makes
Yeah,
sense.
10 hours live to equal 1 hour online
Yeah.
for the things you're going to see. So,
Yeah, it's definitely, as I said earlier, online is even another different animal compared to casino or card house or.
so we got an all club flop here. No one with a club in their hand at all. It's going to keep action slow no matter what.
Whoever bets it's going to take it, right?
We've got a wheel draw versus a Broadway draw.
You don't have a free schedule like Bill. You can just go wherever.
Exactly. Hey, retirement is highly recommended.
And I think the aggression from Mr. Bill is going to do it here.
Yeah.
Same dynamic as the prior hand where it's just calling on a draw when it's already a flushed board is.
Whoever the aggressor is going to typically take that down.
We do some of our own work. We don't do a ton of that, but my wife acts as the general contractor. She hires out all the painters and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's another thing I remember Eric talking about this that I like about this stream room is leave phones outside and it forces people to communicate like we used to in the old days, and instead of looking at
We have
sports scores or whatever, it forces folks to talk. I think you kind of get a more true old school poker match or poker game, Eric said 10 times more hands online. Wow.
Never been here. Said I'm really? Never been here. Never been here. Said he was gonna come out.
Yeah, I haven't played online since
Some place like other places.
He liked
whenever all that stuff went down, when Full Tilt and all that stuff went down. So
Yeah, that was my big site. So Woody with a nice premium here, King 10 suited.
Oh, surprise.
another small pair for floor as well.
He's like, what?
One of his fives was just folded as well. And it looks like Taylor was in the straddle.
I see a lot of their dealers here.
Of course, you see lots of people.
Yeah, either that or she was looking for that blackjack hand. Double down.
Happy community. Well, semi-happy.
What you need to do is get you a hat that says,
She chases her out. Well, I guess floor gives it one more run to catch it.
I heard they took
Oh, well, you said one of the both fives are out.
like $2 million from the till. And
Giving you donking off on one of you.
That should be a bet and fold.
It was never. It was all just to say. I don't know if Kid Taylor has it.
I don't know.
You're right in pocket too.
How often do you play up here?
All the time.
Yeah. Well, you haven't said too much, so that's a good thing, right?
So I'm going to try to bring up stack sizes real quick. I just want to see something with the software, see how it's responding.
There we go.
And this is interesting. So, all right. I believe these are accurate chip stacks here. They do not match the numbers I have on the screen in front of me. So apparently we do have some live stats. I just I can't speak to them without pulling them up. Very interesting. We are beta testing for PokerGo on their software, so I'm sure that is something we will be sending to them in a report.
A little bit of feedback for him, positive criticism.
I'm going with that.
I do see the request in the live chat from Tiny about turning up the table audio. We've got it where it was before.
If I call the 125, then I'll only
After
have
the restart, did not seem to come up with as much volume as before.
was the
I'll
stream
see what I can do with it.
running then, or were we up or down? It was good. So we'll know.
She doesn't believe that I had
You're
pocket
wrong.
shoes. Who would
French
do that with
fry.
pocket shoes?
I had pocket nines.
Most of them will have sent you automatically follow them.
For me to bluff into a set of jacks.
That's smart, yeah.
So it's constructed
No,
as
but
everybody has
but
it off by default.
would you jam with AC? I think you still would jam.
But yeah,
I think I would.
Yeah, I kind of caught the back end of this one, so I don't know where they
Yeah, I'm not gonna fold for sure.
you talking about most of the sellers on the platform?
where the combo is, but somebody asked how to get on the live stream. Is that what you got? Is it still you get here at 2 o'clock and put your name on the list? I guess not for the
Not for this one
but
specifically.
typically, if you want to get on the live stream,
Yep.
this one's more of a private.
The 1-2 on Monday typically is just to be in the room at 2 p.m. and get on the list. We also do a 1-3 that way. We did it on Thursday last week. It had been on Tuesdays prior. Not sure if it's going to stay Thursdays. I believe it is.
Even more.
And but this one was a special organized one from Tiny that he does about once a month.
Right now, flop in the world.
You already called me?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Bang, and flop in the world.
25.
Yeah, this could be interesting.
Mark didn't believe me.
Everybody kind of caught a piece of this. Yeah, I mean, really, everybody did. This could be interesting.
Never mind.
I'd like to apologize in advance.
See if it gets spicy here. Yeah, there you go.
75.
Yeah, you know, Mr. Bill likes that.
Come on, Wayne.
There we go.
This is a great spot where you're hoping to get called by any 4
Yep.
and possibly some flush draws.
What do you do if you're Taylor?
I think you get away.
Yeah.
Got me off
I
my
don't see
hand.
anybody else calling.
Now, unfortunately for Mr. Bill, no one has the 4.
The one who did have the 4 folded earlier, I thought. Whoever the one, there was one that folded.
I call. I can't trust
You
you.
want to do once or twice?
Oh wow,
Once?
he's drawn dead. Correct. Yeah.
Baby monster.
I was sure he was on the damn flush draw.
Nice hand, nice hand.
Good fold for
I was on the flush draw.
Taylor as well because it didn't come.
Glad I
Flush
didn't
didn't.
stick around.
I said this is going to be me.
I'm really glad I didn't call.
Did you flop a straight?
I could have, for $25, I could have seen the next guy. Did I have
You know I had
I think I had the best hand.
Figure he was going to get called by somebody, but not somebody without a 4.
That's kind of like out there.
Mark, did you have an ace at least? Mark, did you have an ace?
Change, please.
It's over bet like that normally.
Going to give me some reds if you want.
It
But
don't matter to me.
reds would be good.
So since it appears our stats are updating even without me seeing them, let's bring that up and see. Yes, okay.
go.
Mr. Bill is as expected, up a good amount, despite check raising against a set right before right before we started all this stuff. So despite taking that hit, he's still up 437.
Yeah, he kind of caught fire with 3 or 4 good hands right there in a row. Significant hands.
My screen shows him as minus 148, which must have been from that deuces into
Jacks.
set of jacks hand. But yeah, he has won a couple nice pots since then. So
Well, if I recall, he had bet 125, and then I think she shoved and he folded.
20.
yeah, he's just going to keep the aggression going.
I mean, when you're hot, right? I mean, when the deck's hitting you.
Yeah, that makes it easier. I mean, he can find some spots to add in a little extra aggression because he's a savvy post-flop player. But when you're getting the hands pre-flop, it just
Yeah.
makes it an easy world for you.
Strange. Poker's easy when you have a lot of chips, right? It's like it's like in tournament play.
Oh, yeah,
There
and
we
if
go,
you
look at it.
flop, you know,
Oh, that's
top
trouble.
trips with backdoor flush draws.
Well, look at Woody, though.
Oh, yes, the boat.
This
Wow.
could be interesting. I think the money's going to get in at some point. Larry's just stuck in the middle here.
It could happen. Wow, $15. That's a tiny bet.
Yeah, no kidding.
They just called.
Oh, yeah.
Just called, yeah.
Ooh, well,
That's going to look like extra equity to Mr.
no
Bill.
kidding. I know I would. I mean, he's drawn to a 9, king 9 or a jack.
I wouldn't have been surprised to see him go with the larger size here. But, yeah, he
figure
looks
Woody's got to come
$25.
in with a little bit, 75. He just calls.
I think it's going to the river, yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Shouldn't have waited to the river.
Oh. Well, he's not going anywhere, but ouch.
Should not have waited to the river.
Ouch.
Well,
Now
the
it's
problem
gonna-
is now you lose to any individual jack or any pocket pair above a 7, right? Your boat is nothing.
I mean, I guess you got to figure Woody's probably not. Is he going to call? I guess he probably lost the minimum.
I think he's going to, but he's got the worst possible boat at this point.
Yeah, he lost the minimum. Ouch.
At $25.
Wow, he was drawn thin, too. At least the king was, I mean, yet. Wow.
Wait a minute. That's why I bet
Yeah.
the flop.
Again,
Yeah, I mean, a 9 would have worked as well.
9 or jack.
Or a jack, yep.
Yeah, but a 50.
When you're hot, you're hot.
But I'll do that.
Where is he? And he had the position, too.
If I could just run like that.
Oh, Bill. Wow.
That's like saying if I could just make more putts, I'd score better.
I mean, now he's got a table presence of kind of whatever he wants.
Yeah, let's go back to the blackjack with the broken card.
I did. Okay.
Tiny thinks he should have raised the turn. I agree.
Rather than, what was it, the
What's betting
25?
small there twice? Most likely a king. I mean, you can get a lot of value from that. Just go ahead and raise it. Yeah, it's going to look strong.
Let's go.
Come on.
But a king's not folding there, and then you can figure out what price you want to do on the river.
Well, yeah, because you got it. You flopped a full house. 7s isn't going anywhere. I'm probably calling 75 there. I mean, when you got, if Bill raised to 75, he probably could have gotten a little more out of it.
But Larry, I'm saying Woody, could have raised with the 7s on the turn.
Yeah, but Bill's still not
Because
going
you're almost
anywhere.
certainly having a king bet into you, so just go ahead and raise it. He's
That's
going to pay
true.
you. You're ahead.
Yeah, that's true.
And then a lot of rivers, except when quads hit, are going to check to you, and you get to set your
Set the price.
price. Yeah.
Later, where is he?
No one with an ace here.
I run so bad.
Oh, that's right.
You lost the hand, what?
Just throw a chip and hit him.
Bill's finally out for once.
The deck
He's taking a little bit of a break. It's going to be a battle of the.
Yeah, he's catching everything.
I really don't understand.
We got our Wednesday night. There's a little saying: "A little bit of Bill goes a long way."
Now, Woody did not show his 7s, so no one.
Oh, he didn't, did he?
No one knows how big a cooler that was.
Yeah, that's true.
And Larry with that hand now does have some possibilities here.
Yeah.
He's got the
Open-ender.
club and the open-ender.
Yeah, he missed them all.
Yeah, it's one of those cards that looks like it kind of helps, but it doesn't.
I don't know how you could feel even if a club does come with a 7. How strong do you feel with the 7,
No, not very strong, but you might be able to get it checked.
Yeah. The showdown value.
Sorry, the bases of these chairs are so wide. She forgot to bring my drink.
Are these chairs different than the?
Do you ask for water?
I mean, 30 to win
I had another one of these.
250.
Sure.
Do you want this one?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Easy seeing that
thought
we
you
see the
were
cards, but I think I'd at least for
for
30 bucks
yeah.
to win two.
I'm calling 30 when I beat every other pair other than the ace.
Right. Is he raise?
I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't either. Just trying to figure out
Because
what
you're
to
only
throw.
ever then getting called by
Ace.
the better.
Yeah.
Good hands, good hand.
Oh, nice call.
I never liked it. I know, right? But it just
Yeah, a bigger bet could have done something there, but 30 is not going to do it.
No.
I mean,
They're not-
the thought process of, hey, this is a hand I need to turn into a bluff is reasonable. The sizing, though, is a little misguided.
Yeah, you think he comes in at like 110, 115. It makes it a little bit different of a decision for.
Yeah, I mean, look how long it took for the call there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely a price that gets the fold, and there's even some prices where that snap folds.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we have a chance.
Not bad.
Yeah, really.
Hawaii.
my hair.
Hurry, hurry.
No, he doesn't want to.
That was a good time.
Oh, Prezzy had king eight
I
suited, right?
thought, yeah, I was going to say. I thought he may have played that.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
He will tend to be one of our lower V pips in these games, but I have seen streams where he
I should have done it on your side.
will get a little more active occasionally.
Yep.
He's early position here. He definitely likes playing later
We're
position.
going to blame Mark either way. Either way he does it, I mean, you're going to get all the blame. You can't win here.
We'll keep an eye on that through the night.
That night that Pat was being obnoxious, you know, when he got
Very disconnected king high board
Kidding.
out, he
for a
had
couple middling aces.
the stack at the final table. And
You're older.
Betting a call.
as I was leaving, I took my hand all and just he let out a belch.
No help for anyone
No.
there. Eliminates the backdoor draws, such as the clubs. Just ace high.
Yeah, and I don't think anything. There'd be no chops here.
Steve has that ace heart. Could come into play on the river if he
Yeah.
gets there.
Oh, he did? Oh, he had to take a nap. You know, he's got to get a nap.
He didn't want to mess
Is he
with
gonna
it.
play in the tournament?
Buddy.
Oh, I don't know. Is there a tournament?
Yeah, there's a tournament.
Drink lady.
You in the
We're starting in a minute.
Like long arms.
Monday night, what is it?
Hey,
Looks like
Jimbo. Dougie's in the chat for Jim.
it's a bounty tournament. Monday green chip bounty.
Yeah, green chip bounty.
And the green chip's either a prize or money.
That's tonight's tourney, isn't it? The one that started at 7. Green
How
chip
did
bounty.
you guys?
I believe so, yes.
Green chip, that's an H.
Hey, we're on the stream. Could y'all cut that shit out?
Don't make Mark look bad.
There's the first warning of
Mark, make Mark look bad.
the stream warning.
Yeah. Just getting warmed up.
My boy. What up, Chris? What up, man?
These guys have heard all of each other's stories by now.
You ain't getting no hands to play. You might as well
How much is it?
crap on the
You know, what's a hand that you can't get away from?
That doesn't exist. That doesn't exist.
I might win one.
Probably. Very situationally dependent, right?
Yeah.
I'm a fairly disciplined, balanced player, so
What do they say? You make more money on folds than you do on your big wins. On your big,
you
make
definitely
more money on
lose
big-
less.
True.
leftover gear. Where's it at?
You don't make more, but you definitely lose less. And for a lot of people, that would be a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a ton of that.
Yeah, step one,
Yeah, they did have a little a mercy table.
stop overplaying hands and losing money where you don't need to and getting into bad spots to begin with.
The next.
Then step two, figure out how to be profitable in the spots you're still in.
Card that was broken, can they use a replacement for that one card?
Easy game, right?
And then find those folds when you just know it. You know, I can't tell you how many times when and I've even said it. I know I'm beat. Call. And what happens? It turnover and you're beat. And
You
it's
got to learn to trust those instincts a little bit. It helps if you can identify where those instincts are coming from. Like, why are you certain that you're beat there? Was it a prior action? Was it a
Please.
mannerism from the player? Because if you can start to pinpoint why you felt that way,
That was like
then you got
then you know what to what to trust in the
Heck, yep.
future. It's like, you know what? Yeah, I've seen this betting pattern before, and last time my gut told me it was this.
13.
Brent woke up with
American Airlines.
pocket aces, and Mark woke up with a hand that, well, even Steve, those 7 and 7, 8, 6 sevens are the
Good ace crackers.
ace killers. Yep.
Yep, good ace crackers. Well, that's a
not
little
now.
harder. Yeah, it's going to make it a little more difficult, but it's not impossible still.
No, that's almost gin right there, as you call it.
We
Yeah,
need a
you
live turn.
could-
That is
Nope.
not it. Yeah.
that draws everybody dead. Yeah.
Check.
You know, I think when you say those, talking about those folds that you make, it's hard when you play places that you're playing with different people every single time because you can't really play the player. You're more having to play your disciplined game. That's what I've learned on traveling and playing cards all over.
Yeah.
Places that I'm never going to go, whether it's Vegas or Tulsa or.
You have to work off of player pool generalities until you can, maybe later in a session, you have
Figure
enough
it out.
information against a couple players, but early on, you just got to go from that overall experience.
Yeah.
Feel the table out. You know, do you have aggressive table? Do you have a
There's certain betting patterns that, you know, across 90% of the country mean certain things. And
It looks like a lighter.
it's just like, I've been in this spot before with the guy that hasn't played anything with the headphones and his head down and suddenly
wakes up
sitting
with
up and pushing in the bets very calmly and smoothly.
Yeah.
I've seen this before. What did he have? Oh, yeah.
You know, that's where I can't. I guess I'm considered old school. I can't play with the headphones on. I can't listen to music. I'm either doing one or the other. And if I've got headphones in, I'm not paying attention to. You miss a lot.
I'm a table chatter guy.
And sometimes it gets me in trouble too. Sometimes sometimes I talk too much. Sometimes I talk too. It's.
Here comes Brent.
Hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
What's going on, Sammy Sam?
You wake up, and then I wake up with one of those Jack 10s, and I get blinded by it because I don't get a hand for a long time, and I
But I'm sure that you get on
was
the
playing
list.
in a home game with some friends that I got invited to, and second time, first time I was invited to this tournament, second hand, Jack 10, flop comes Jack 10 something, garbage.
Are you on the one?
I bet decent, turn. I bet another big size, and a good friend of mine shoves all in. I call, and he flopped gin on the turn, and I'm drawing to very thin. And I was the first time I was invited to the game, second one out, first out on second hand.
I've already given.
And it's just like, you
You
never know. And then the next week or the next month, it's a monthly game, and the next month I win it.
But
I won the tournament the next month, so I went
you
from
knew what
first out to the. Oh, I knew.
you know what you had already, so when he makes that action, what's he got? Yeah. It's
Well, the minute he went all in, I knew exactly. Yeah, that's when I'm like, I'm beat.
Yep.
Or a heart. Okay, it came in ace 3-5, and then.
Looks like my youngest kid is going to go study. She said she's out. Catch you later.
When he
You have any kids?
we knocked the chips over. And
I do.
Yeah.
I do. The
we're all involved.
the youngest one is 19 now, so
Okay.
I'm past the young kids.
I've got 18 and 21, so I'm past the young kids as well.
gotta go back to video.
Yeah, by the way, that is on stream, you know.
The 19-year-old's training to be a bartender. So,
Okay.
While everyone else is cutting back, I'm going to up my alcohol intake.
Hey, Dad, try this. Try this. Now, he or she.
He.
All right. Is he? Where's he getting his training, or is he at a restaurant or at a true bar, or?
He works at a restaurant.
Okay.
Has a bar.
Okay.
So.
I did that in college, and it's
All weekend.
it's a good way to make some good money, but it's also a tiring job
yeah,
too.
but it's a skill set,
Yep.
and it never hurts to have a skill set.
And not just in the skill set of making drinks, but a skill set of dealing with people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the
Yeah,
hard
that
thing.
that could serve you the rest of your life in whatever field you go in. So everyone's got mostly
Touched a
draws
little
here.
bit of
Larry
it.
does have top pair,
Pretty fancy, isn't it? The food is.
but there's a lot that could change here on this turn.
It's pretty quiet. I mean,
Yeah, and it's going to be our luck. It's going to be another diamond. If you notice, there's been a lot of been a lot of flush draws and nobody's caught it.
Well,
Nobody's been anything.
a lot of hands folded out that could have made for some interesting turns.
I don't want to.
Good bet, Larry.
I'd have called the 17.
I mean, it was possible for like Mr. Bill to catch his 2 pair, which would have given Brent a straight. So there were
Yeah, there were some possibilities.
there was some drama possible.
Good
Did
one.
not happen.
You hit, oh. Well, that's where it was at.
Yeah.
It's up on the hill and all that.
You go to
Did you?
Las Brisas? That's,
I told Las Brisas too.
yeah, Las Brisas is great.
That's a good one. That's more for daytime. Yeah.
Laguna Beach, California.
Yeah. It's
When's your next tournament you're going to play in? Or do you just play it, but just whenever, just when you get the urge?
I knew that.
Probably not until
Company that's based in
the WSOP circuit visit to Austin,
Awesome. Oh,
because that's the first circuit visit in Texas,
okay. Where are they playing
and
that?
that feels like one I probably shouldn't miss.
Sure. Where's that played?
That's going to be at Social in Austin.
Sam.
Always there, I'm assuming.
That's the first time. So.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's literally the first visit to
ever.
the state of Texas
Oh, wow.
ever.
Okay.
That's good, Bill.
So, but other than that, not sure. I always play the Palace Classic here,
Okay.
which has been pretty much a monthly endeavor.
3 jobs ago, you were IT. I thought you were.
And we just had that this past weekend,
Yeah.
so did as well as I have been doing in every tournament
What they
lately.
get? How many entries did they get in that?
That's right.
Three something?
3 something, yeah, it was over 3.
Y'all know this guy right here.
Barely over 3, I think. I think it was right around that number.
Matt wants me to check. He's on the list.
And look at that, Mr. Bill
You're my
plays 8-6.
Flops open-ended.
I'm on the list.
Brent with a very live ace.
It's very loose. Yeah. There we go. Spade makes it interesting.
There it is.
Oh wow.
You put it up.
I saw more spades
did
on the
t-
board than
I
I,
did-
see
I
on
did
the
too.
action tracker. Yeah, I saw a king of spades already out there. So
This is going to be trouble.
yeah.
Because Mr. Bill hit his gin card. Well, not really. It could have been better if it wasn't the spade, but
Your boyfriend Taylor. Yeah.
Yeah, he folds to any raise, obviously.
Giving you that pretty smile.
That's a good guy.
I know. I played with him. He's a real nice guy.
I got
Good guy to
my
play
money
with.
back in the first hour.
Brent looking back like, yep, I have the nuts.
pretty sure.
So you could see it there in the video, but the action tracker's not showing it. King of spades is out there in addition to the rest of this.
Yeah.
Good try. Good hand.
You play with the twins.
Interesting. Maybe we saw something that didn't happen in this continuum because it.
What is their name?
No, just
Good twin bad.
something either got scanned out of order or it's not a huge deal. I
Yeah.
mean, the money's right.
The guy who pulled the quad on
On that note,
Pot calling the kettle pot there.
You
Get
would
some
have won.
stats.
yeah, since
I'm
still has Mr. Bill up there in the lead.
You slip one by him. Did you snake one in? Oh,
Floor Taylor and Brent right behind.
I like it. Way to go, man.
I'll just do 12. One less.
Uh,
Has that number changed?
Which one was
Mr.
it?
Bill, I thought he was up 429 the last time we looked.
I was looking down at the bottom. I went from the bottom up and just kind of
Okay.
seeing if that had, and I don't know that it did.
You buying what he's selling.
Gonna watch that closely next time.
Salesman.
Definitely has the ability.
He's a salesman.
This is hand 25, so we'll do a VPIP for the first time after this.
He just wants.
Typically is that a pretty good? Is that enough hands to get some sort
The
of?
entire stream is not really enough.
Is it not? No,
'Cause I've been living proof of that the last 2 times I played on stream. Just you could be completely card dead for the length of a stream.
and you're 7% or 3% or something, and it's not. Yeah.
But it still gives an indicator of people who are getting involved with regularity.
Yeah. This could be an interesting one.
40.
Rainbow board, but already connected. Straights are already possible. No one with the 9-7 yet.
Steve's got the Jack
Jack 9's in there, yep. Those jacks as an overpair aren't feeling too great. Everyone's got a little bit of something.
Let's see who.
Mr. Bill's probably loving this actually with the top pair and the gutter.
Yep. Well, and he's playing with other people's money too. Remember, that's the fun time.
He's in position as well, so.
Yeah, he's got it.
Taylor sees enough people in the pot. She's like, I don't think bottom pair is gonna do it here.
You might hear squeak every
What
now
makes an interesting card here?
Taylor would have just caught 2 pair right there.
Call.
Well,
No flush draws possible. She would have been good with 2 pair at this point.
yeah,
But
it's
had to
just a lot
dodge the world.
yeah.
Right?
Of course you did.
W's in the chat for the love clubs.
We'll have a side pot. Oh, what did that do? Nothing.
That, that gave a few people some 9s. That gives Mr. Bill 2 pair now.
Goes back to assuring Taylor that she made the right fold on the. You shoot yourself when I should have stayed, and then.
Well, I wanted to double check that these numbers were updating. We're going to get to do that right here, because Mr. Bill's going to bring some more money his way.
Oh, that's not, you have to straight.
Bill was tapping the table like good hand.
he
he
thought
thought
he
the jack
beat
was
the
good for a straight, but it's not. 10-9 is good.
I know. I can't do
That was a good river for you, Bill. Yeah. You sound just like Jason. Jason calls me that all the time.
I know we just pulled this up, but I'm confirming. We're working with the software here. There we go. That number has changed. Mr. Bill plus 661 now, so up a couple buy-ins in this $300 buy-in game. 1-2 Rec Stakes, known as Tiny's game. Tiny did organize this lineup. Is unfortunately unable to commentate tonight.
Vicky's picking out a pair of shoes.
So Scott and I are going to butcher it all we can.
Yeah, I won't.
Woody's got pocket aces.
Nice.
We'll see what he does with this. See if he learned anything from that under-repped boat earlier.
He's like,
He's watching right now. Now I hate him even more.
It'd be very tilting if Steve somehow hit a boat with the same
The
sevens
same
that Woody
sevens,
hit.
and he has to see it. Yeah,
That's the kind of stuff that happens when you're on stream, though.
yeah. Have you caught yourself doing anything on stream that you're like, man, that gave away something that you didn't see
Got chips in that pocket.
No.
in the moment? You know, if you have you seen yourself in a big hand and thought, man, I shouldn't have done that. That you caught it.
I've occasionally regretted a reaction or some speech things, but learned from those pretty quick.
Yeah,
I have a tendency to put a lot of false tells out there too. So
yeah.
a lot of time it works out, and you can. I've seen some hands where it's like in the moment everything looked fine, but the second that the result was revealed, then you could see me flush red at that point and everything. But I actually take that as a good sign. It's like, okay, it's okay then. Everyone already knows your hand at that point.
Yeah. Well, you kind of wonder if this is anything like when a golf swing or a baseball swing, when you see it and you see yourself.
Uh-oh. That's a drama card.
Well, it sure is.
Well, you might have top set, but Steve has picked up the open ender.
I'm trying. Nobody knows. Is he fucking rebuying again?
If you put a 4-liner out there and then Steve makes a big play on the river.
Do you just call, or do you try to take?
What did we say earlier?
There's only 96. Looks like he's raising.
No, because he's cut out just red chips here. He's
Just
calling.
red? Oh yeah.
So,
Here we go.
I mean, this time he does have top set, so you're blocking a lot of hands that call.
Either way.
Yeah.
I got them both.
He also has the club,
Blocker.
so he's not too worried about ace-X of clubs playing here.
We don't have a phone, yeah. We'll wait for a break.
I'm sure
Believe me, Mark, you and I, we're Moose and Vinny.
You don't anticipate a 7-8 or a
Moose and Rocco.
2-3. Yeah.
he had a.
Yeah, easy fold there.
Well, now he showed it.
Pocket ones, yeah.
said that in my head. I didn't say it out loud.
Agree? Sure.
I've done that when someone flipped over deuces and said, I got an over and an under. Depending on how you look at
Yeah,
it.
correct.
Ace, ace.
Got an over and an under.
With those aces.
Change his name. Just change his name.
We got walking George coming.
Yeah, I'll tell you what kind of
Someone breathing directly on their mic.
look like when they leaned. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. So that sometimes they or the last time I watched, I didn't see the mics on. So is this part of
Yeah,
the?
we tend to use the lapel mics if the lineup's not going to be changing a lot. So
You don't have
a
to keep
stream
going
like
through
this where you've got 9 people that should be there pretty much for the duration,
22 is your number.
you get better audio
Sure.
for sure. But like if it's a tournament where people are coming in and out and tables are getting moved and balanced, or open stream where some people come in for one buy-in and then they're gone.
It's just too much of a pain to have to. It slows the game down. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
so I just use the overhead mics,
Yeah.
which tend to pick up a lot more chip noise and stuff like that as well.
Prezzy woke up with Cowboys.
Yeah, if you really want to tell the difference, watch this stream, listen to the sound of the chips, and then go watch one with the overhead mics and listen to the sound of the
And
chips.
see the difference.
It's a huge difference just in the pitch.
Well,
Well,
it just
yeah,
went from
look at
bad
that.
to good.
All good for Prezzy. He's just saying no club, no board pair. There's the board pair. Might slow down the action a little bit.
Yeah, you still call it though.
Oh, yeah. No, he's never going
Yeah.
Little raise there. Little 4X.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you don't see a snap call, so Prezzy's got to like that,
Yeah. No snap call. Okay, I'm not against Jack 10 or Ace 10.
or a snap all in. You know, somebody trying to.
These hips at 1%.
V-pip 1%. Nah, it's a little more than that. It's hard to get to 100 hands on these streams, so everyone plays more than one hand, even when they're dead.
Yeah.
We'll bring up those stats actually right
Let's see
now.
what we got.
And Prezzy is 5%.
A little bit more. Close.
Yeah, we did see a hand earlier that it was King 8 suited, I believe, but
Yeah.
kind
King
of
eight
early.
hearts, yeah.
It wasn't egregious. It just usually on live stream you're looking for hands to play. Got a lot of people at 40% and above. 6 out of the 9 players.
No surprise. Top 3, really.
No, not at all. The big difference there, you look at like Mr. Bill and Woody both up there towards the top on the VPIP. The difference comes post-flop. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about there after this hand.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What are you doing?
Woody did it, his glasses popped out.
There's a pretty big difference pre-flop as well.
Yeah.
But, I think if you've been paying attention, you can figure out what it is.
Interesting here. Oh.
Hey, watch out.
Pocket aces have been showing up, haven't they?
That's the third. Is that third time we've seen them?
Aces, 5s, and 7s appear to be the pocket pairs of the day. I've seen all of those multiple times. Jacks twice as well.
Twice, yeah.
Yeah, so 5, 7, Jack, Ace.
Oh, you've seen a lot of these suited.
Taylor with a bit of a live hand, except the hearts are kind of spoken for. Backdoor possibilities.
Whoops.
Good luck, sir.
Whoops.
Steve didn't have a whole lot
Yeah,
behind
sure
there
he
compared to the pot, so
65. Yeah.
he's like, hey, I'm taking a shot that no one has a queen.
Again.
I mean, heck, really, you get a you get a turn card, but
Yeah, he's looking for a 5 now. Can't straighten out or anything.
That's bad.
Well, like, okay, so as I alluded to, I'll bring up individual players here. And you can see the differences in playing styles. That's all I'm going to illustrate here, not commenting on the players themselves, just playing styles. You can see here on Woody, you got a VPIP of 41%, with a pre-flop raising percentage of 6 and aggression 24%. So that you have that big chasm between 41% and 6% on getting involved in a lot of hands, but not typically coming in with aggression. Mr. Bill is kind of the opposite on that. He's still playing a lot of hands, but he's very consistently coming in on the aggressive side of it. 51% VPIP, but 31% pre-flop
Well,
raise.
and like the 30% going to showdown too.
Yeah. Oh, he's been hitting.
that's,
so
yeah, so that's
that doesn't hurt.
It doesn't surprise. Yeah, there's no shock there.
But even in the pre-flop, you can see there's while the VPIPs are around the same, a very different approach to how they get involved in the hand to begin with.
Yeah.
3-0 us.
That's it.
Well, Floor
There you go.
can't hate that.
Just don't know that he's going to get any action.
No, he's not. Yeah, Bill's getting away from that.
Sure.
I just didn't touch either one of them enough to even
No.
sniff it.
If Bill had the suited variety that with either spades or clubs or something like that, then he could do
How long
something.
are the
But
dealer sessions?
All of it.
Well, that's the trouble when you get, especially when you had two hearts there. You had trips, but you got two hearts out there. So do you just check and let everybody catch up, or do you go ahead and take down a $40 pot? And most of the time, I'm going to take that $40 and,
yeah,
and
he
be
didn't
okay
put in a
with it.
huge bet. He's just
No.
I mean, anyone with a bit of a draw is coming along anyway.
No, I don't.
Meanwhile, you're extracting value when they miss.
Yep.
Change that mojo now.
We got the shell on that. All right, cool. You want me to get the time for people, or worry about that after? 4, 8.
You need time.
And there's more pocket pairs, Larry, with nines.
I need time.
Go negative, don't worry about it. It's okay.
20.
Figure it out later. 20 to this.
We got a 5 for 5 going on.
Can't do it.
5 for 5. You buy 500, you get 500.
I think they're talking about, was it the 500 hours for $500?
The
I guess?
500, yeah, you spend $500, get 500.
You never,
Not doing
I think that was just on the weekend, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe so. Oh, was it just a weekend special, or was it?
It was only during certain hours too. It was like 4 p.m. to.
What is happening, Prezzy? Tiki Prezzy.
There was
I want to know what's happening.
there was a podcast I watched today or yesterday. They had the CEO of TCH on there because they were asking him about, if he's worried about the WSOP coming, right? Yeah, and he says their lawyers say everything is good, and he said they think they're fine. So that would
was it contingent upon?
it was an unusual circumstance. I think the biggest issue was that they had a lot of people going in and out without asking for their membership, so it became a non-private club at that point.
Eric said it was Saturday and Sunday, 4 to 10 p.m. for the.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's already done.
Underage.
Hopefully, everyone that wanted to get that deal got it. I did. That's for sure.
Everybody has a story. I mean,
I
everybody.
was out of town. And my wife came up and played. She actually played that Friday, the Friday night $150 one. Was
Yeah.
it the one rebuy? I like that one. To me, that's a little more my kind. The tournaments I like. You don't have them much anymore. The freeze out. It's similar to a free. You get the freeze outs. I understand the purpose of getting all the. You want to try to build the pots or the prize pool up, but.
Is it in April or is it in May?
Nah, poker players don't know what they want. That's the problem. I don't want to get off on a tangent there, but you talk to poker players in a tournament, and they're all like, "Oh, I hate all these unlimited rebuys. It kills the game. It should be one rebuy or freeze out." But those same players will only look at the guaranteed prize pool to show up at a tournament, and the only way you get the guaranteed prize pool is to allow the rebuys.
Had the
So
rebuys. Yep. Well, here's sevens
you
hitting
gotta pick
again.
one. Yeah, I think they're going to hold.
You think?
I imagine it's a pretty good
No,
chance.
I was going to say we had to have the only one would be
need
runner.
queen, yeah.
Would have been runner.
So definitely going to hold now.
Well, or Taylor could have had runner with no.
Taylor's
No, she
open-ended here. Could get her into some trouble.
She let out too, didn't she?
I don't mind the leading out. Definitely can't raise here. I mean, if someone's got a boat that can pay you, you're gonna hear from them again anyway.
Only what you
want
oh.
people to get there. No,
Nope, that didn't do it. Nope.
That's not gonna be enough.
Yeah, I'd probably say I'm a 90-10, 90 cash 10 tournament, and I'd say my wife's probably the opposite. You know, the 10 cash 90 tournament. She's a lot better at those tournaments than I mean, it's.
So Brent in an interesting spot here, just in figuring out sizing. Floor makes a bet. He's got top pair, no kicker. So I'm not a huge fan of the bet there.
Was that, oh, that was it. You lose.
Why did quads just called?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I was thinking Taylor might come in.
I think I would rather raise and try to get like another 75 off of Brent than trying to get 25 off of Taylor.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
And you've already got a player in. That's the person who's going to be able to pay you the most. There's not enough in the. There's not enough out there to try to pull in the third person, really.
Well, you know you've got the 4-7, so you know he's at least got a queen.
I mean,
and he's going to call. I mean, he's calling another. You put in 75, like you said. You put in 75, 85. You'll get that from at least from one.
All right, aces.
That's that's definitely
That's a tough one. I
miss
mean,
right
it's
there.
easy. It's easier when you see everything play out this way to call it that way, right?
No, it's I think it's just more of a play you see in already large games like bomb pots, PLO hands, where the river bets are already sizable.
Yeah.
Then calling and getting a third person in there can be well worth it.
Oh, sure. It almost
But
is.
in a situation like this, it was a $25 bet. I mean,
yeah,
you could very easily bump that to 100 and
still get paid.
you're going
off.
to get paid by one person that additional 75 more frequently than you're going to get paid the
Both of
additional
them.
25 just by calling.
Yeah.
The only exception would be if you had like a straight up tell that the person who hadn't put any money in the pot yet is planning on check raising.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time for my run good again.
And very rarely do you have that tell that pure. I'm not going to say it doesn't exist. I've seen it. Played a guy one time at a low stakes table that every time he intended to make a move like that, after he'd take his action, he just would rest his hand at the bottom of his chip stack. You know why? Because it's easier to push the whole stack forward from there.
Huh.
And if he wasn't going to do that, his hand was up on the top of the chip stack where he could cut out chips.
So I mean,
it was a pure read. So then that scenario, if he had his hand on the bottom of the chip stack, oh, absolutely, call, let him do it.
yeah.
But very rarely are you against a player where you have that kind of a clear cut situation.
Yeah.
He's loading up his. He's putting his gun away.
That's just a call.
Feels great when you spot one of those, though.
Oh,
It's just like,
100%.
this is 100% reliable. Just you watch it over and over again.
Especially when you're playing in a cash game. I mean, you get something like that, then you.
They've got no idea they're doing it. It's just a habit.
I get all the options?
You got them all?
We got fives for Larry. Let's see if.
Options, sir.
Well, you got one of them's probably going to get burned.
Chose the worst one. Well, maybe. How to go out there?
So it looks like we lost Steve already.
No good.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised by that. But we've got Matt in there. Bucket.
And I played the in that last Friday, that $150 sat next to Matt for a good while. Had a good conversation. Good guy.
Yes.
Good
Yep.
player.
Regular player in the room.
Yep.
Frequently in the cash games, but hops in a lot of the tournaments.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
He's one of the handful of people that I can expect to see in here more frequently than myself.
Yeah. Well, that thing work gets in the way of me coming up here more often than not. Work and life, it's you know, once a week, but it varies. Sometimes it's the middle of the week, sometimes it's the weekend, sometimes it's, hey, let's go, buddy of mine, hey, let's go up there and play. Okay.
Jason
That's the one I was worried about.
Check.
Bring some good
I've got
luck.
a 3. I think you might have a 6, though.
I have a queen.
I got it, thank you.
Couldn't get
Oh, yeah. Good help.
but off of that, I had to.
Queen with a healthy
I have one.
Oh,
Small one.
queen kicker. It was only $1. What can I say?
Exactly.
No, I needed to make it
I played Jack
25.
Four and a
I
half.
don't know. Yeah, 25. Maybe.
Where's the first live casino game you played? Where was it in Texas or was it a casino or where'd you play cards first time?
For poker, like I said, I was an online grinder. I kind of broke out actually to play the the 2 million guarantee river at WinStar.
Okay.
Getting all the
God, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, when I mean now they have the river series or whatever,
Yeah.
but at the time it was just like it was on every billboard. It was a $2,000 buy-in, 2 mil guarantee, I think, at
I
that
remember
time.
that.
And
the time on
I went out and got familiar with the live play by playing satellite, which was I got my entry in on the first one. I was like, shoot, this live stuff pretty easy.
This is easy. How come everybody doesn't do it?
Everybody does do it, it appears. Definitely a wider range of players
Yeah.
live.
7:35.
That's also why it's important to stay attentive at the table and pick up all those differences.
Yeah.
I think online you tend to fit players into buckets a lot quicker because the rest of the players just get eaten alive.
Well, you know, in online, it's more tendencies and bet sizing that you try to get the consistencies of because you can't see the facial expressions or the breathing or the
timing's about the only tell you get.
Yeah.
And if they're multi-tabling like I am, timing might just be I was looking at the table on
Yep.
the right while you were on the table on the left. You know,
yeah.
used to.
or I reacted quick because I was already looking at that one.
Yeah.
You know, so I find it, you know, if I got a couple hours, give me yard
So
work.
Taylor playing the 5-3 suited. This is Tiny's favorite hand.
Northwestern Hills,
Also Mr. Bill's.
Bedford,
Is there
Northwestern
a story behind it, or you know,
It's-
what's the story of it? I mean, there's got to be something.
He says it's the best hand of poker.
360
Okay.
north and then right over.
I think
It does
somebody,
win at an inordinate frequency.
you know, I played with Dale Hansen, and he had a hand like that, and he told the story. I don't know if you were down here when he had commentated and told that
I
story.
was the one in the room with him.
Okay,
Yes.
so I played next to him one time, and he had told me that story. I can't remember it because there's too many other things in my brain. But there was some hand like that, and he played it, and sure enough, did really well with it. But to hear his
he told that
stories,
too. I'm
and
trying to remember which hand it was.
I want to
but
say it was with
Dale tells a lot of stories.
yeah. Who was
Made a
it?
career out of it.
It was one of the other radio guy, another radio guy that he was playing with, if I recall correctly. And I don't
One of the big
butcher
morning show hosts, but I
And I
forget
don't wanna
which one, so
butcher
I don't
it.
want to say the wrong one.
Yeah,
right?
me either. But it was.
It was one of the big morning show guys.
It's like most.
I sat and played at a cash table with him, and I could have sat there and listened to him tell different stories about the Cowboys and the Rangers and the Jerry Jones and
Oh my God.
the SMU debacle. And
Seal flop here.
Yeah, he broke that.
he said that was a very interesting time in his life. He said that only time in his career that he had a dead duck on his front porch that had its head cut off or something, and you know, that's
Oh yeah, he definitely makes some enemies with a story like that. But you,
doing your job.
yep.
So much better than with a black or red felt.
It is a little overwhelming.
All right, couple diamonds on the flop here, just to keep the action going.
Middle pair for Brent too.
Yeah, middle pair with a good diamond.
Another diamond makes this interesting.
Floor has a steel wheel draw or just a pure flush draw. There it is.
Okay, so
You, in especially tournament chips, you lose the 100
No one going anywhere on this turn.
nope.
mixed up with the black.
Question is, does Floor go ahead and try to raise it up?
Tan ones that
Yep.
they had before.
Black and
Even
gold.
at
I mean, he really does not want to see another diamond.
No,
Showed every piece of
not with those two.
No, he only beats 4-3 of diamonds.
Oh, there it was, Kid Craddock. There's somebody said down in the
There we go.
down at the
Okay,
bottom.
yep.
It's Kid Craddock.
That's who it was. Yep,
Harder, a little firmer.
I really like this one.
Yeah, I like
Yeah, this is pretty.
that is who it was. I had a different name pop into my head. And I was like, nope. I remember it was not that guy.
I
I'm trying to
think I
remember
had
who it
one too. I don't think it was him.
Ward pair's going to slow down some action.
Yeah.
I think this is just a check,
Check.
back with the 5 high flush, yeah. You're not getting called by anything you beat.
No, and I'll take 204 on a check and be okay with it.
Nothing you beat's calling you there.
Nope.
I lost value there.
Maybe trip 10s.
Pair didn't help you.
Well, because
That
you don't.
somehow backed into it. That'd be the only thing.
Well, you don't figure anybody's holding ace 10 there.
Well, no, that
the
would be
way
a boat, though, so you
Well,
don't
that's
want
what,
that.
but that's what I'm saying. You don't figure anybody had that either, so just way the betting went.
You got a
Depends on the
call
outcome.
also, didn't you?
What's that?
Yeah, somebody. The WinStar Poker is closed. I heard it's not opening back up.
I heard it was going to open back up, but a lot smaller.
Yeah.
They really don't want a poker room up there.
You know, I was there the first weekend that opened 10, 15 years ago, and it was just a madhouse trying to get on a table. You know, you had to get up there first thing in the morning to even get on a table.
Yeah, and then of course, their big rival Choctaw put a little more money into their poker and brings the circuit series stuff through there. So that room's grown a little nicer. And then, hey, guess what? Dallas poker scene.
And then this
Where we
place-
are, these places definitely put some competition out there, and WinStar, I think, would rather just have more slots.
Yeah. Well, this trumps any. This is the only card room in the Metroplex that I've been to, and it trumps any casino that I've been in anywhere. I mean, between here and Canada and
No, it's
Oklahoma,
it's in
I
the
mean,
debate of nicest rooms for sure.
yeah. And not just the card room. You got the staff and you got the food. I mean, it's not. There's no average anywhere. You know, there's nothing that drags. There's nothing that the food has to take over to improve the room. You know, you got good food, but the room's gross. You got a gross room, but the food. You know, it's all.
It is all good here.
These
We
guys
usually
did right.
we usually rave about the food. At some point, someone gets hungry and orders on the stream.
More comfortable now.
So we have a interesting. Matt here's open ended.
And Florence got eights.
Backdoor hearts as well.
Yeah, I always say you ever meet somebody with
This may slow it down a little
That's an action killer. Yep.
bit.
Matt says it's not killing my action.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of them transition.
I mean, it's a great bet there. I mean,
Who won last week, Mark? You
right.
Oh, it's crazy. We can't remember.
you're in floor spot. You got to think. Well, he bets aggressively like that. You figure the ace hit him.
Yeah, that's right. 2 weeks ago, yeah. The Rath family was in the final.
What does he play? Running back and
So
safety.
was Jason.
He's not straight line fast. He's more quick than fast.
Bringing up aggression stats for the whole table. Kind of singled out 2 players earlier just as a comparison, but curious about the whole table. We've got Woody, Mark, and Prezzy at the bottom on the aggression frequency, and it disappeared before I could get to the top. We'll bring that back.
I'll say top 2 were Mr. Bill and Brent, but I
Brent,
don't think
right.
Brent was he just sat down, right? No.
No, he's been here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But he's betting post flop in some.
Yeah.
He's getting some thin value.
Yeah, he was 110. He's 5.
Betting some pairs without kickers and things like that. So that's going to up his aggression stats just by putting the bets in.
So he moved up 2 weight classes.
Yeah, normally when those would disappear, I'd just quickly read them off my screen, but that is the part that is not functioning for me tonight.
At Will Hoyt's, if you know that restaurant. Right downtown.
You track your stats, your personal stats when you leave cash and tournament and things of that nature?
Well, you'd probably know.
Not stats, no. I track wins, losses, and
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
buy-ins and all that stuff.
So, Bill doesn't want to. Bill doesn't want to vouch for it.
That's pretty rude.
Hey, the tournament's $80. Top prizes in the 600s, something like that. But it's the cash and
You
dash.
know what? Why the deck is getting shuffled here? We'll look at the top of that chart.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, Brent way up there at 48%. Like I said, I think that comes from some of those turn and river thin value spots where he's putting in the bets.
So how is aggression frequency calculated? What's
When the option is to you, how often are you choosing the aggressive action, which is either the initial bet or a raise. A call would not be anything that helps your aggression frequency. A check obviously wouldn't. But if you're the guy placing the bet out there or raising, then your aggression frequency is going to tick up with that.
Gotcha.
I live on the north side of Lake Louise.
So, yeah, the reverse of that would be someone who checks or calls a lot. They're going to have a very passive lower number. And that'd be
No, I'm on the other, I'm in
the
Little,
lower end of that scale.
yeah, I'm on the north.
And that frequency takes into account post-flop. So I could bring up the pre-flop raises here in just a little bit. Okay. And we'll
So
get
you
that.
would go, probably across the bridge, down through.
Well, Woody's getting some hands. He got queens.
Yeah, got a couple ladies over there in seat 1.
So right off of 114 in Main Street. So 114.
And an interesting flop when you're holding queens.
Yeah. Not what you want to see, but
And it's only 1 over. If you had to choose, you'd rather see the king than the ace.
correct.
There, buddy. Of course, you're well away from everything.
You're coming from a while, you better pack a lunch.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'd walk
Go
in.
take that down right away. So while that pot comes in, I'll bring up the pre-flop raising percentages. And pretty much the same names, right? You've got Mr. Bill and Brent right up there at the top still. Matt, who just got to the table, small sample size there. Taylor at 20%. But you've got Prezzy and Mark down at the bottom. Mark has yet to make a pre-flop raise.
Wow.
And Sam.
We met.
And Sam.
And Sam.
We're going to have to bump that number up.
I don't play many home games, but if it's a bigger group, then
Well,
We cheat so bad.
I can believe that. It's the last.
Got a little nervous there. I couldn't bring the stat back down.
It's about the game too, but we are, we're all.
we do take pride in those victories.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, well, they do keep stats, very good stats.
We're at hand
quarter,
39.
But the end of the year,
Yeah, there we go again. Queens, now kings.
Eddie, the Asian sensation, hopping in the live chat and asking who's playing the worst. We're not going to throw anyone under the bus. No one is playing the worst. We did have one player leave already.
But I don't necessarily think he was. It wasn't that he got.
No.
That he.
He ran
got
into a
stacked
couple
or anything,
hands,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
and they usually pay up to 5 or 6 places. For the last ones are in the 200 range, and then we have a last man that they usually divvy up at about.
Woody then gets kings right after he got the ladies.
Rarely go to the last man.
gotcha.
And he
He's
didn't
picking
get
up the premiums, not getting the money
no
though.
action. Nope.
It's something to do.
Because you know me, I'm in the same situation you're in. It's like you go home to an empty house. It's like,
I go home to my hard-boiled egg.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I was thinking about you this morning. I'm like, damn, I'm out.
My neighbor just got 40 chickens, and she was like, "So do you eat eggs?" And I said, "Yeah, about 3 dozen a week." And she's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, about 3 dozen a week."
Wow.
Probably.
Good for you.
2.5 at least.
A lot of cholesterol.
So
We're getting our diet
that's the deal.
education here as well on the proteins of eggs.
I've lost
Most of these guys here are old enough to know that the story on that has changed over the years. They went from a great thing to eat, don't eat too many of them, to, hey, actually it's okay, or just the whites.
Oh,
And
yeah, I was
then,
gonna say,
no,
only- yeah.
now you need the yolks.
Let's go.
Hang around long enough, that will change.
Yep.
They'll figure out the science of why what they thought was bad, it was actually good, or you know what it always works out to, in my experience? Moderation.
Well,
I don't care what you're talking about.
100% agree. But also most of the time, if it's good, it's going to be bad for you. But if you have it in moderation, I agree.
They say something's good for you, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's too much, and then everyone goes completely the opposite direction. It's like, no. Somewhere in the middle on most everything. The human body is pretty resilient.
Well, and you've got the benefit of science and medicine on your side now with all the research and everything. This is going to be an interesting one.
40, almost 45.
I think you could have some fireworks here.
Do 45.
Well, 7-9s is pretty darn strong.
Well, and
But he's unblocking top pair, which Larry has.
I had a cake, bro. I didn't have a dad.
pretty easy for Brent to get away. Is he gonna jam?
Larry does not have a lot behind. He really
Might as
should
well
jam.
jam.
Yeah.
One more, Larry, one more.
Oh, how about that?
Under a little over.
Yeah, there's
around
no
100.
point in calling there and then getting scared by a turn card.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Just go ahead
Pretty
and,
thin.
and make this play. See the turn and the river.
Pair of tens.
I have a set.
Oh, well, I can't beat a set.
Jeez. Unless you have a fourth heart. I mean,
Well, he can get a jack.
Yeah.
set of queenies.
Yeah, good hand, man. I just had 10.
It's a way to play it, though.
Yeah, his stack depth didn't really give him a lot of options facing that bet size.
Yeah.
And I think that was probably the intent of that bet size as well, right?
Yeah.
It's like even if you only get called there, it's going to be really hard for the guy to fold on the next card, no matter how
of what
scary it is. Yeah,
Regardless of what it is.
275.
So Matt,
it'll be too much in the middle already.
Can give
Well, and he probably knew that $45 bet. He was anticipating it being either $45 or 100 or 95, whatever it was.
So very
got us
quickly, Matt moving up our leaderboard.
We decide whether we like them or not.
Got a lot of people in green.
We like them, they're out.
sorry.
Steve was down 2 buy-ins when he left. Larry down a buy-in. Mark down 2 buy-ins. I don't remember Mark getting really coolered twice. So
I don't either.
kind of surprised at that number. Not sure if we missed something there. Yeah, a little money moving around here. We'll look at effective stack sizes on the next one. Okay, do we get Mark's first pre-flop raise?
It's got to be, right?
It better be. There it is.
There we
There
go.
it is.
Oh, it's hand 41. There we go. Winner.
Yep.
raise.
Matt
Well.
might be eating dozens of eggs, but you know what?
I mean-
Mark no longer has a goose egg.
Well, now look at this. You got Larry just got stacked, rebought, 3-bet,
Yeah, you're just gonna go
and
with
he's
it.
gonna he's gonna get action.
I'd like to see what Mark does with this.
Just a call.
47, something like that, or 36.
Tricky sometimes with this $300 stack size in 1-2. It's very easy to get that money in quick with the ace king,
Sure.
especially if it's a straddled pot.
75.
You're effectively only 60 big blinds, and you could very quickly end up 4-bet sizes just to jam.
Well, yeah, no kidding.
He can't show no bluff.
Oh, bluff.
Yeah, but he can't say.
Gets away to 1-bet on the flop.
Kidding. Mark gets his first.
Pretty surprising that fold to 1-bet, right? I didn't see what the size was on it, but I did miss that.
Yeah, I did too. Is it 50? I don't know.
Well, there's our stack sizes at this point.
Oh wow.
You don't have to adjust the color on your television because Mr. Bill does, in fact, have gray chips in front of him.
So weight just comes up routinely.
Yeah, too routinely for some.
Some. Love you, Pat.
I did not say anything.
Me and Josh.
I did not say anything.
Love you, Ted. Oh, wait.
There's those small pocket pairs again.
I guarantee you Jeff is now watching.
Oh, no.
Had an ace king there, Larry. I have a feeling you were good.
Not late.
I'm glad
Oh.
an ace didn't hit.
Taylor wakes up with jacks.
Oh, yeah.
35.
Yeah, I'll send you my.
It's a good
my
bet.
phone number.
You run back?
Do I
Messenger.
hear him?
Yeah, you can't do it now. If you pull your phone out now, we got a problem.
We got Joe in the chat as well here tonight. So we got most of our production team watching along as Taylor has pocket jacks versus Brent's 4s.
Took the mojo from it.
I love that.
That's a pretty nice flop. It's gross and nice, right? I mean, she's got the jack of hearts.
But she's
She's
not
got
gonna
a
get
gutter
any
to a straight flush.
straight flush, but she's not going to get any action.
No action
Bet
at
fold.
all. But when you got a pocket pair versus a monotone board, that's the way you want it to be.
Yep, and you just want to hope that they, catch something. I think Jack's is one of those splinter hands to me. It's painful. You know, you like when you get them, but to me it's just so painful.
Just recently.
There are a lot of players who would rather never see pocket jacks. You know what? I say to those people, give me pocket jacks every time.
Somebody asked,
I promise you, I will find a way and be profitable with them if you give them to me every time.
what's your favorite hand? Whatever wins. Yeah. I mean,
pre-flop, they're very easy to play.
Oh, sure.
Then you just have to not get married to them post-flop.
So you can lose weight by only eating Twinkies. And we were talking about moderation. You can only lose weight by eating Twinkies, but you can't eat more than 1,000 calories a day with them, but you will lose weight. Now, I don't know how many calories one Twinkie has, but it's got to be close to 1,000.
That advice
right?
is coming from someone with the nickname Tiny. So
For sure, fair enough. But he's got a point. You know, you can't eat more than 1,000 calories a day with him. He's not wrong. Moderation.
All right, a lot of diamonds spoken for here in these hands.
I'm just not a fan.
And so we get 2 hearts on the flop because no one has that. And just for good measure, we put a club because no one has that either.
Yeah, of course. And a queen, and nobody has that.
Larry does have a gut shot.
Yeah.
That's really the best. As you can see, he's got 6 high, but he's 34% 3 ways.
Corey Irie?
Sure Corey's in there.
That's a ridiculous amount of equity for that hand.
Yeah.
Abby,
Yeah.
several others.
But he folds.
And they all, they were talking about their stats from the.
I think there's one. I'm assuming that's the sound guy's Tiny. I think there was it responded to his. I think there was there were a couple of those, either Phil Ivey or one of those, that group that had some bet. What's your favorite food? And you have to eat it every day for 30 days. I think Doyle may have done something like that, and the bet was $1 million or whatever. I don't know the exacts.
They make some crazy bets out
but
there.
it's all, you have to, if it's chicken, let's say it's chicken, you have to eat chicken only for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 30 days. And
She's actually good.
I don't know, unless my life depended on it.
Remember that thing I said about moderation earlier?
That's
out the window no matter what you chose to eat once you do it every day for 30 days.
I mean, can you imagine it?
Whatever was good for you, you've now had too much of, and whatever it's lacking, you're severely deficient in.
More Bob.
Yeah, more Bob.
Hey, man, that's getting some
You know,
hands
but
too.
here at Palace Poker, there's a lot of variety in the menu, and you can mix it up.
And I think as much as I've been
all
here,
right.
I don't think I've had the same thing. I don't have a go-to, but I haven't had anything that's been terrible at all. From the drinks to the desserts to the.
It's all good.
Oh man,
it's all good. I've had all of it.
10 minutes and I said, I'm just going to go through and play.
You can.
I saw the first
40 minutes. I mean, I didn't miss a
You can eat good. You can eat healthy. You can eat good old bad for you unhealthy.
Yeah, but again,
it's all tasty.
But it's in moderation. So what is your favorite? Since you said we were going to get there, so we've got there.
I really do mix it up a lot in this room. My go-to used to always be the salmon, but I've started mixing it up a lot more since then. Because they didn't have the sea bass originally at that time. Now they've introduced that. That's always a top choice. No one here with the king, by the way, on the river when it paired.
You must be learning more again.
But we mix in the steaks and sides all the time, like a picanha steak with the Brussels sprouts are kind of a surprising side. I've had people who do not eat Brussels sprouts try it, and
well, it's just baby lettuce, right?
They're like, wait a minute,
just a
this
baby
is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like, but I like.
It's the way they're done here and seasoned, and all the sides are good. The burgers are good. Steaks are good. The flatbreads.
Yeah, I've had that. I was gonna say I've
the
had the
meat
flatbreads
and the barbecue chicken. Both of those on the flatbread. Those are both really good.
Sushi's really good.
Yes.
I mean that's
actually a big go-to for me at the poker table because I don't have to handle it.
Easy. Yeah, or your fingers don't get all greasy. Yeah.
I said you don't have to mess up your hands, and you don't have to worry about it getting cold.
Yep. Fair enough. Yeah. Well, it's
it's a great poker food in my mind.
I love sushi. Yeah, and it was I think the first weekend we were here, somebody had ordered something wrong, and and they just by default said, "Hey, somebody didn't want this. Do you want to try it?" I'm like, "Well, heck yeah, why not?"
Tiny did mention in the chat here, yeah, one of the big favorites now is the chicken fried rice.
Now, is that still on the menu though?
It was on a special menu, and it's kind of stayed.
Okay.
So it's not listed on the main menu, but there's
So they've started their own secret
like 4
menu.
p.m. on, you
So
can get that chicken fried rice.
They've started their own secret menu like everybody else has now. So
That's pretty popular.
there's those small pocket pears again, and
But even like the salads and things like that are really
yeah.
good here.
I
I had that before coming down here. Was the palace salad with grilled chicken?
Well, what about everybody? You kind of laugh, but it's the grilled cheese and soup.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Well, to me, it was the lobster biscuit they had. I don't know if they still. It's tomato soup now, I think, or I can't remember what it's.
There's always some different soups.
Yeah,
there's
but,
sometimes a lobster butternut squash. The tomato is pretty much always around. They had a broccoli cheese one time that was just
good.
It was so killer that one of my friends actually got them to put like a couple pints of it together for him to take home. How often do you see that happen at a poker room?
Fair enough.
This food's really good. Give me 3 more orders
to go.
and to-go containers.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a rarity, and that kind of tells you all you need to know right there. But yeah, the grilled cheese is one of those things you say, and people who haven't had it here shake their head and like, what are you talking about? If you haven't had it, try it.
Same with the burgers.
You will not be disappointed. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I like the Palace burger, but I don't like to eat it at the table because it's a bit of a messy one. It has the slaw on it and stuff like that, so it's a good one to eat at one of the back tables or the bar. For those with the social membership, it's no bother. I just don't like to eat that one at the poker table. Poker table, I find sushi, flatbreads, and things I could eat with a fork
quickly too. You know, and it's.
What is your favorite tournament to play?
Well, I have a wife who loves desserts, so we've tried every one of the desserts. Now I do too. I get the benefit of that, but it's the banana split's incredible.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the banana.
The churros. We did the churros last time we were here.
Lavender creme brulee.
Yeah.
Or the oft-ignored dessert. There's like a walnut fudge brownie thing on there that like never gets ordered.
Okay.
It's actually remarkably
pretty good.
It's really good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, see, Eric's throwing out the French onion was fabulous today, and the meatball bruschetta.
Oh yeah, the meatball bruschetta. Yeah. Okay. We can talk about the whole menu.
Yep.
Really not a problem. And I did not know there was a French onion. I am a sucker for French onion. So post-stream food,
especially if it's got the cheese melted over the top of the bowl.
I love the flavor of a French onion soup. You don't get it very often.
Wow. Now it's
let's see. Now that we're well, you ate before, so did you get hungry again after the talking of food or?
No, not until I saw the words French onions, and now I will have to get some.
You can ask him to get it to go, and
I could.
The pint. Does he have a pint? Let's see. Taylor and looks like Taylor and Floor. Let's see if Brent came along. Did he come along for the ride?
Yeah. In the hijack with 4 deuce suited. I love it. I don't think we've seen as many of those types of spicy hands do much tonight.
No.
Usually this lineup will play that stuff, but it also connects. And we've been seeing the bigger hands actually connect tonight.
He was like $1,500.
It doesn't exactly inspire people to mix it up with the trash.
You were close. When you won 1,000, and Stone won 1,200.
He made a big comeback.
Well, that's an interesting card.
Yeah.
Straight and straight. Or
no,
just the
not
straight
yet.
for the nines.
No, she needs
only the nines.
She needs the 9.
That's right. Yeah, the king is no good.
Or ace or 9. Yeah. And you can't feel comfortable with Floor at the bottom end of it. Well, I guess you could because it's with the 8. Yeah, it's not really the bottom.
He's double blocking straights.
Yeah.
Everybody bought in for cap of 300, and I think we finished somewhere around $6,000.
I think that club's going to probably save Taylor. You think?
1, 2, 20 stack. 1, 2, 20 stack.
Wow.
She's only got third pair here on a very straight and flushed board.
What was playing?
It was me.
Pretty easy to fold that. You're losing to every 9, Jack, Queen,
Yep.
club combo.
Well, you
a
don't-
bunch of 2 pairs.
Well, and she raised, and he just called. So Floor just called. So you don't figure he has the queen or queens.
He was here for an audition or something.
There's a lot of 2 pair combos there as well, though.
Yep.
And then
Jack 10, Jack 9.
Yeah, 3rd pair, 2nd kicker is not going to do it.
Bob, kind of taller, skinny guy, maybe mid-late 40s. Got a couple tattoos on his hand. He always wears a poker palace.
Don't know that. I might know if I saw him, but I don't.
And then there was somebody else. Oh, it was a great game. It was fantastic.
They like it when there's action, for sure.
15.
There we go again.
Right on.
It's gonna win this time.
You know, that Jack 9's one of those sneaky hands. When it hits, you just don't see it. You know, you can really hit a 2 pair with it. When I say you can beat a 2 pair with it, you know, when you hit the straight or something, it's one of those feelings of.
Gosh darn it.
Oh, you and me again?
I guess the same thing could be said about Floors.
My turn.
First
I
time.
expect to see Floor bet this on the turn, though.
You got called off for work.
I know
Well,
he's been working.
definitely now.
No.
I think he was going to anyway. Taylor does pick
She's
up
got
open-ended
open-ender.
here. Yeah.
I called him up and said, China, you bailing on me too? Man, by the time I get there,
There it is.
Wow. But it had to be the flush variety, didn't it?
Yeah, but the way the hand's gone, the flush wouldn't have scared me really. But it just helps her see what kind of or what she can extract out of them. 50.
We draw.
Yeah. So they go for a pretty decent
55.
size, 55.
I'll pay you off. I call.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2 pair. You got to call.
Yeah,
just to
and this
see
is a decent 2 pair too. It's
yeah.
Oh, you were open-ended.
You probably should have raised the turn.
Did you?
spade definitely slowed things
Yeah.
down.
And I just called. That's probably where I might have done that differently next time. Good hand.
I don't know. Open ender. Do you think she folds? He said he should have raised bigger on the turn.
It's a good question.
Depending on what's significant raise. Where's your fold?
Well, you also have to ask what does he raise on the turn that checked back the ace high flop.
Sure.
I couldn't ask right then if I had 7 deuce, but there's no like 7 deuce game or anything, any of that. crazy
It'd be a suspect line if I saw it.
Yeah.
Stand-up game.
Some didn't smell right.
Well, they do sometimes. I
They
didn't
play
know
the train game a lot, don't they?
the fire
The
truck.
choo-choo fire truck.
Yeah.
It's hard to call the train.
Seemed like Bill's slowed down a little bit on his hot hands.
Got a fan in the chat saying that Bucket Hat Matt needs to have a big win tonight so he can buy a Tesla. Buy them a Tesla.
I could see why they wouldn't want to run.
That'd be an awfully nice win.
That would be a remarkable win in a 1-2 game.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say impossible because this is Texas, but
With
it
a
would be remarkable.
with a $300. Yeah. Well, just as I say that, Mr. Bill wakes up with nines.
Anyone who's played 1-2 long enough in Texas knows that you can very quickly make a grand in an hour at 1-2.
Yeah.
Catch things just right. But to string enough of them together to get a Tesla, don't know about that.
Yeah.
might need to bump up the stakes a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I listened to you.
Am I pretty good? Or
Yeah, you're fine.
am I solid?
Huh? You're fine.
I want to be.
I have to get Bucket into the 1-3 game with 1,500 buy-in a little more frequently.
It'll help out a little bit faster.
Absolutely.
I'm becoming an ambassador like you, dude.
I'm not an ambassador right now.
What's your you 1-2, 1-3? What do you what's your
I like playing the 1-3 primarily,
yeah?
But he was out there before he started.
but I will play the 1-2 and the 2-2 game on the floor.
Is that the two bomb pot?
Yeah.
With the rotating to go opposite of the button when it meets is when you get a.
Yeah, second bomb pot.
So is it typically what you get 2 an hour compared to? Or
Yeah,
two
you
every,
get them more frequently than that.
Do you? Or two, I guess, every half hour?
So we got some big hands here against each other.
Oh, yeah. Did Mark.
And this is Woody again. This is he's had some big pairs.
Oh.
And
40. Yeah.
you both love and hate this, right?
Yeah, you got to think that he doesn't have aces, right? Or doesn't have an ace. Because he didn't. Woody raised, Mark just called.
Yeah, Mark would be
Pretty
insane
flop.
to raise right now. But that bet came
Bet
too
fold.
quick.
Yeah.
Bet was coming too quick.
It happens. It happens.
That was a snap fold from Woody before the chips got out there.
Yeah. Kings are ace magnets, right?
Fishy.
Queens are king magnets, and jacks are everything. Magnet 2 pair.
Yeah, that hand proved one theory and disproved another. Kings are indeed ace magnets, but it disproved my theory that ace queen is a king magnet.
How do you think I won?
Well, I mean, you know, they call the ace queen the parking lot hand, and I don't. It's never been my parking lot, at least not.
It's usually treated me pretty well. Though it didn't last stream. I got it a few times in a row late in the stream. Didn't quite work.
You know, unsuited, it's so much easier to get away from. To me, it's so hard when you got it suited to, I mean, it's.
Yes.
And that could be a lot for a lot of hands. I mean, that may be stating the obvious, but.
Well, I talk about it with you.
You won 250, but only 57,000 to go for Matt to get that Tesla. So we're on the countdown. I don't know that
okay. So we've picked out which Tesla.
We've got it.
We
got an
know
hour
what
and a
price.
half.
Yeah, we know what price range we're going for here.
Hour and a half to win 57K at a. I like the optimism, but you'd have to get some side bets going to get
Yeah, we're
that.
gonna get some side games, side bets, something else going here.
I'm in trouble.
Well, you go back to the food thing. I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of sushi contest or all you can eat sushi that you could get that money up there.
No, we just thought you were counting on your chips for like a really
I was so quiet over there.
And these both the blind. Yeah, it's just a battle of the blinds.
Yeah, first bet's gonna take it there.
Yeah.
And honestly, she had more equity there just having the 3 of spades.
Yep.
This big fear of like build up. It's all show.
I guess she wasn't worried about me having an ace.
I'm assuming because this is just a private game. You know, you see the straddle. I mean, it seemed like every hand out on the floor. And the thing I noticed, you don't really see it here. What's the thought process there?
It gets loaded. First of all, in the live stream, you can't do the button straddle, which on the
You
floor
can only do the under the gun.
you can only do the under gun, right? On the floor, you can do the button straddle or the under the gun, and so you see it put on a lot more often because the button straddle is with ultimate last is a big advantage, and a lot of players will take advantage of that.
Does that have something to do with the program or the why?
Yeah, the software
Can't handle it. Can't
do
calculate
the button. Can't do the Dallas straddle the way we do it ultimate last.
Okay.
So it's only under the gun.
What are we doing?
So there's really no
in this situation
huge advantage like the Dallas straddle on the floor. Then
in a lot of games you'll see it put on with regularity, but players aren't always in the habit of it. And if someone doesn't get it going, it doesn't really.
You still working on?
Some of these games you'll see it's on constantly.
Yeah.
And it basically turns into a 1-2-5 game.
See me on the golf cart, bro? That's my biggest reel yet. No.
But at a depth of 300, it becomes short stack poker very fast.
Yeah.
Instagram. I don't know if I'm following you on Instagram.
Yeah, it looks like we got the chat moving with a little bit of gambling, trying to gamble on the at least get him closer to that Tesla.
Wanting to do the red or black flop.
Black flop.
Bet.
Yep.
Go for it.
It could throw you off online, because we have the. Watching the video, we have blue and green also.
Well, I was going to say, the first time I saw that was the European, and then they finally started doing it.
I like 4-color decks, but every time I see them get introduced on the floor for cash games, half the crowd freaks out.
Yeah, that's a lot.
When you have wear glasses like myself, I would prefer almost the color, especially if you're sitting, on each
Clubs
side
and
of the
spades
table.
start to blend together after a long session. Or
Yep. Well, even if you're just sitting at the opposite ends of the table, I prefer to sit in 1 or 9 just to be to be able to see the
He's in his, he lives.
the board better.
Yeah. Woody with
Woody,
another pocket
man.
pair, but not exactly as
I've watched a lot of his.
dominant as the last few.
No, but it's one of those ones where it's worth 20 or 30, at least calling 20 or 30 just to see it, because it pays off if it hits.
So of all the YouTubers that you guys see, who are your favorite?
Mr. Bill says enough of this limping.
And he's back to he was starting to lower his VPIP and all that. He figured he needed to get it back up to the
He was
top.
running so hot he didn't need to force the issue. He just
I think he saw that he was down one. One of them he dropped, so he's got to get back up on there.
Hungry.
Let's see.
Okay, I like
Okay.
him too. I like him too.
I didn't know who he was until you mentioned him, and then,
Yeah.
Yeah, I follow him on Instagram.
yeah, I watched him a lot too. on Instagram.
King's still good.
Yeah, I went
Oh.
all the way to Austin to try to meet.
There was that set right there that caught on the river.
Yeah, waited too long to get out there. Mr. Bill's got a perfect bluff catcher. Hey, he folded.
Oh wow!
What? $15 there?
And I was playing.
No. The way that played out, you got to.
At least for $15.
You're checking behind with second pair. It's got to be to call the single bluff on the river, right? All right.
Re-rack.
It's not often I get to razz Mr. Bill on a hand, but Mr. Bill, what are you doing? That's like one of the best bluff catchers you could have there. As passive as that was played.
Yeah.
Oh, he's all over the
against
place.
TJ Choctaw, actually. He was there.
When Maria was up there, I played against her a number of times.
Yeah.
Kramer.
And Scotty Wing.
Prezzy not picking up any hands.
No, not at
so,
all.
His VPIP might be drifting from 5 back down to 1. We'll look at that in a little bit.
You come with me, baby.
I mean, nothing to even gamble with. It's just.
No, he's running like I did last couple streams.
Took a picture with me about something that he was promoting. He took a picture with me there. Happy birthday, baby.
It definitely happens.
He's really, he's pretty much the exact opposite of who we were just talking about.
Yeah. 100%. He'll talk to everybody.
It seems like the rotation of good hands, or at least playable hands, is
Extremely if he's been
turned over to Woody because he's had pocket pairs or something.
I think he was. Well, nah.
This is almost a replay. We had this before with the ace 8, ace 9 earlier in the stream.
Yeah,
No, he's always good.
he'll go to the dark side.
Yeah.
He'll go to the dark side.
But this time it looks like you get
Super serious, and then like on
a lot of chop outs here.
And then he'll get mad if the service is a little slow.
What are we thinking about, Brent?
Oh.
Oh.
Wait for one beer.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the question. I do this sometimes on stream.
I tried to talk to like Helmut.
Why are we calling on the button with ace 8 offsuit if we're going to fold to a single bet when we hit our hand?
He's got a cage around him.
Yeah.
It's a good question. I can't. I can't.
If you're going to fold when you hit the ace
Yeah.
to 1 bet, then why are we calling pre-flop to begin with?
I mean, unless it's an what if it's an ace 2, ace 3, ace 4?
But
Can you call? I mean, you still hit your hand and you still call. I mean, if you're, yeah.
you're calling pre-flop to fold on the flop
to min bet?
the percentage of the time that you actually catch a piece.
He's pretty approachable. He's
Well, and going back and looking at that, there's a pretty good chance you didn't see the run out, but it was going to be more or less going to be a chop.
Might have been, but I mean, you can always reevaluate on the next street.
Sure.
It's
who's not
that
approachable.
is not a decision to make on the flop.
He'll run you over.
He's still playing?
That's a bad route.
I haven't seen him for.
He's actually back playing a lot now.
Yeah.
Is he? Oh, wow.
He's had a lot for many years.
You're looking at 3 Broadway cards on the flop and worried that you're against 2 pair. Well, then you were already worried you were against a strong ace. So
Before, yeah.
why are we calling?
Yeah.
Once again, if you've already made the decision to be in the hand,
Around for
it doesn't make any sense to then fold at that spot.
Yeah.
Here's where Eric Lindgren is. He is a gambler's gambler, man. He's throwing money around left and right.
He quit for a while. Yeah,
I was wondering what happened to
3 or 4 years.
Are you a golfer?
Yeah.
I dabbled with it at one point. It was never good.
It's a hard game too. It's a lot of similarities and playing against yourself or playing in your mind. It's
I was always horrible off the tee.
I guess
yeah.
Once I was out on the out in the hole,
Well, and unfortunately, that's the beginning.
I was a lot better.
Yeah.
well, Howard Letter was a big one. I know that.
Yeah, the mid to short game, not a problem. Put me on a par 3 course
All day long.
Oh yeah,
It's
I love those.
Par 4s and par 5s are the kryptonite.
Like going to Myrtle Beach and playing those par 3
3s.
courses, and just I can have a great time
Used
all
to be
day
a
on
lot-
those.
There used to be a lot of those. A lot of those started to close down.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to. And you could play so many holes on it. You could
Well, yeah.
finish, then go hit a different one, and
Well, and a lot of them would have 2 separate greens to where at least it changed it up a little bit.
some of them you could play with 2 clubs. Just go out there with your a 7-iron and a putter.
Yeah. Heck, some of them, a pitching wedge and a putter.
Lucky.
2 pair, but I don't. He folded. Yeah. Prezzy finally gets a hand and.
Oh my God, he lucked out. They all do. They all pull the luck out. Well, just a grinder.
Are we calling 5-4 offsuit a hand? I guess we can.
Well, at least it's when you're getting 6-2 and
Look at that VPIP.
Sammy,
We are going for a record.
he's gone down to 4%. But yeah,
Jack, we're not even talking about poker. I mean, and he
Mr.
got
Bill's not in first place anymore.
No, but still at 40%. So yeah, half the table playing plenty of hands.
yeah. That's not his real name.
Yeah,
Right?
Mark's gone up to
His real name is Owen.
19%.
He changed his name for that tournament.
Yeah, still definitely on the tighter side for a live stream.
And he is just hilarious. Playing that. And there's another guy just throwing money around.
Hey, can I get a green tea with honey and lemon, please?
Football, spring, I ain't over that. And I went home and turned on ESPN Classic, and I saw Phil Hellmuth's first meeting, and he was super young.
Oh my God, you were a kid when you saw that, man.
I was like, what is this game? I need to learn it. And that's why I started playing.
So I went to Vegas back in the 80s when they were playing that tournament, and it was just a bunch of old guys and cigarettes.
Just we were talking about the straddle. I must have talked it into existence. 'Cause
There we go.
The whole tournament was 3 or 4
Mr. Bill gets it, and I never had this luck of straddling and get ace-king. I do a lot of straddle folding.
Couldn't
First
guess how it was
casino
gonna
I
happen.
ever played live poker in.
Oh, yeah.
None of the casinos allow that button straddle. That's really the only time I really like it, just because of the ultimate.
I was going to say.
I only like it as the ultimate last. I don't like the button straddles in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Go to Vegas and people do the button straddle and small blind first act, and
It
it's
makes no sense.
it's so crippling for the blinds,
Man, that was so much fun.
which are already at a disadvantage. But having to also act first pre-flop is just
Tony Romo.
it's hard to play anything.
You got heart?
They should close.
Mr. Bill gonna call this. What is it? 80, 75?
We're there last year.
Oh no, 250. He's got a. Is that? Oh, it's a.
He really wishes he had a spade or a heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son and I went there last year, and there was, so they opened up at 6 o'clock, and there was 100 people in line.
Well, and Bill's the only one that's got the stack that doesn't really hurt.
Yeah, but at best he has 6 outs.
Yeah.
At best, right? Because he's not sure if the heart ones would count.
You knock them out.
So he's looking at he needs 3 to 1 on the pot odds, and it's just not going to get that from that.
Or runner for a straight, and that's.
Playing at the Aria one night, and the
Math says fold,
Oh, yeah.
and Mr. Bill is aware of the math of that situation.
he's like multi-million-dollar. He's the guy who's had 3 heart attacks.
I mean, that's really not a terrible bet with the 9-8. You got to figure.
Trouble with the DEA.
You got second pair.
Explosives that individuals weren't supposed to have. Yeah. He got in trouble for
Major protection.
off the roof into the pool, broke her arm. But anyways, I'm at the 1-3 game, and I sit down, and him and his buddy are waiting for some big game. He went $300 all in, like 15 hands in a row, not even looking.
Who is it?
Dan Bazilian.
Oh, Bill Zarian.
Bill Zarian.
He's another one that has a great
How much is
reputation.
it?
Yeah, so it's like he's just, he's
Especially
not
with the
a,
ladies, right?
he's
I mean,
not a
he's
good
such
guy.
This could be an interesting one.
Well, what's he doing? Just throwing his money, or just
He's a
gazillionaire?
yeah.
Very interesting.
Millionaire or not, but he got a lot of money.
He's got a lot of money.
He got some
and-
money.
Yeah,
He got
See in the hands, I think I want the 9/8 suited.
money.
a lot of crazy stuff.
Well, it's one of the 8s is already spoken for.
They said he was talking about running for governor.
All right.
A couple clubs already spoken for too.
Well, yeah.
51%.
But yeah, it's
You better hope it's 51% men.
Yeah.
still more live than these ace queens.
All the votes.
Well, you ain't getting any ladies votes, I know that.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Notice if the 8-6 had stayed in there, that'd be open ended
Mm-hmm.
and would have hit.
And there it goes. There's Jen.
Okay.
Look at it.
What happened?
What is going
Well, I know-
on?
What? Somebody's
Going on with the price of tea in China?
Somebody's in the weeds.
35.
35.
Yeah, that check on the after the turn was interesting from Mark.
He was last to act in position. He could have definitely
Don't criticize.
gone for it on the flop.
What? I was going to.
And we
Don't
just got
criticize
pointed
this
at.
call, really. Why would I criticize this call?
No, I think it's
But I can't beat both of them.
Ace high? You have ace high? Oh, if you got a pair, you win.
I know.
I have ace queen.
That's what I had.
Yeah.
I was calling your ass. But when he called, I can't beat both of you.
I think
I had ace queen.
Everyone had ace queen. I got news for you.
yep.
that's a good call.
There was a lot of
Just so.
Ace queen as well.
You had ace queen as well?
Yeah.
there was a lot.
There we go. There's the revelation that three of the 4 left in the in that pot had ace queen.
Ace queen. We
all had ace queen.
had ace queen.
I raised that 90.
No wonder y'all had that deer in the headlight look every time it came around. Check.
Folds, I mean, there was no.
Y'all all had the same
I was
stare.
calling Bill, for sure. 100%.
I would have, but there was
You
two.
didn't beat me, sir.
I didn't say I'd beat you, but I wasn't giving up the pot yet.
That's an easy call, Mark.
Not quite easy.
Oh, we got a 10 there. They'd have been.
Uh-oh.
There
Buck
we
of
go.
kings under the gun.
Checking going on there.
Going in for 15.
Chicken.
A whole bunch of-
Very quick call from Brent.
Yep.
I just want to know
How do you feel about hands like queen jack offsuit
for you and Bill.
facing an early position open?
Yeah, Matt, I'd love to have you on.
I don't know. I mean, I
Like I say,
think it's an easy fold.
fireworks.
Again,
started about,
Offsuit easier
Yeah.
than suited. I mean, it's
Yeah,
a quick call like that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
I don't like that in early position. You're asking. Well, in this game, you're probably okay, but in a lot of games, you're asking to get squeezed.
Yep.
available. You see the.
And then you're just in a horrible spot anyway.
What I call it. They're looking around, looking at their stack.
Now, suited, I would like to see like a 3-bet.
You hear the all.
Yeah.
Just go ahead
Well,
and,
you got to see where you are. I mean,
but you're going to end up doing this an awful lot,
yeah.
just folding the flop.
Self-deal or you'll have dealers?
But usually one dealer per table. Yeah, and then they.
One
rotate
guy
the table.
volunteers
Yeah.
to deal.
Bill's one of our lead dealers and does a damn good job.
Just a call from Larry.
Much sometimes, but he,
How do you know what that means? Just
well, when you,
ask Aaron if I'm a little much.
Whoa,
Could be an interesting turn.
that's good. No one's gonna forget that.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
When we have a computer with screens and the tables will populate and, oh shit, I'm on Bill's table.
I don't know what that means.
I like Bill's table. He's a great dealer. Puts
What are you thinking here?
quite a bit. You know, you gotta, damn, he's push. He's
He's like
Yep.
any other player.
I guess that's it. He raised pre-flop.
Did I win or lose?
Yeah.
no.
Not whether I was technically
Bill
good
has
or not.
a say. He has a say.
It's not an overly large
Are you
bet
gonna drive
compared to the
bus
pot.
or you gonna chase
One thing you do see with this lineup, there's some sensitivity to actual dollar size,
Well, yeah.
and less so percentage of pot and that type of thinking. Absolute dollars.
Over pot odds or
Right.
odds of
Yeah, that makes more of an impact. So 50, regardless of what's in the pot, makes a statement.
What time is it now?
Gotcha.
Gotta be about 8:30.
Time to win.
There is a drinking bar.
Important to recognize when you're in a game where that's the mentality, because it's definitely going to affect the lines that you want to take if you're trying to get value or to bluff.
Oh, yeah.
Question.
Or do you call or fold of, like the hand we had earlier where it was a $30 to win 250?
Yeah, it's very easy to sit in a game and look at the same bet and one person think, why so big, and the other one think, why so small?
Yeah.
One's just looking at absolute dollars, and the other one's looking at the comparison of the pot.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
And they're all three very funny.
All right, 9s versus 4s.
See anybody hit a set here.
Yeah, Mark might be. I sent it to him.
That should kill everything.
Everything.
YouTube.
Yeah,
No one looking for that flop,
Yes, anyone.
and that bet will take it. That's one of those that when the bet's coming out, you don't even have to see what the other player does.
Yeah.
Is it hard to do 4 hours?
I get antsy at like 30.
Yeah.
Are we at 8 o'clock?
It's like running a marathon. You hit that wall, you just gotta push through.
They're asking Jim about what it's like
Jim, we can take a little break.
locking in for 4 hours on these streams.
Marcus, what time is it? Is it 8:30?
It's
Sounded like he gave a pretty honest response there. Said he gets a little antsy after 3. It's very understandable, right? He's not getting to stand up, stretch, do anything.
Yeah.
And a live stream, you're also calling action out, and you've got to be much more deliberate with where you're pitching the cards,
Yeah.
how you're handling them.
They've been training a few.
Yeah, I played once when they were training some of the dealers before the poker what was it, the
The Run Good series?
the Run Good series, and I played a little bit. It was the first time I sat right next to the dealer and realized how much they have to do. It's not just dealing. I mean, you're calling every action. You're keeping everything flowing. And hey, seat 1, they can't see your cards. Or hey, seat 9, do your cards again.
And on top of that, it's a different feel for the deck for shuffling and dealing.
Yep.
And that's an adjustment.
Well, even the table
And-
feels different.
But it's not entirely filled. They also have to be careful about how they pitch the cards. You can't deal to seat 2 across the sensors for seat 1.
Because it messes up. Yep.
That kind of thing. So everything about it is more deliberate and more controlled.
Yep.
And so it requires them to stay sharp for that entire period of time that they're in there. So, yeah, locking in for 4 hours, no small feat.
No, I think it's
We
got to be
appreciate
harder.
these dealers, and Jim's doing a great job.
Absolutely. It's got to be harder for this than it is a tournament, because at least in a tournament or a final table, you got to break it.
What do you think about this hand?
Matt, you ever play in Reno?
I really like
Yeah, first bet wins it, right?
Well, Brent bet his trips. What do you like? Can I ever call a top pair? I think Woody folds this. He tends
Friendly game. Say you come over to 60. What does Brent do? I mean, think of the what ifs.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They just don't. Most of these players just don't make those plays. Mr. Bill will make that play. Matt will make that play.
Well,
The vast majority of them are not going to.
I saw something.
Yeah, I like it was on the floor when it used to be just right on the casino floor. That was a fun
floor of the ball.
Yeah.
But I normally, like, when I go, I normally stay at either MGM or it's Aria.
have you
Yeah, I
driven
think
to the South
like
No.
in the chats, a dealer being able to call the bomb pots is amazing, and I concur. All these dealers here always, and several times you have to hear them say, hey, one dealer per table, because you got players calling, I've got the top, I've got the bottom, or this or that, and trying to keep all the cats in one spot is a challenge, but
But Orleans will win all the high-low. And
I think that's where puts these dealers ahead of any casino dealer because of what they got to deal with.
Yeah.
Every deal change and whatnot.
We would like to, got Lego in the chat saying he needs real life to give him the big blind count. This is a 1-2 game. Divide by 2. I think we can handle that.
All right, you built the pod, Taylor.
Nice.
We'll bring us some cumulative winnings after this hand. This is hand 62. Pretty deep in the night. Let's see what time we're at. Yeah.
Let's see,
8:45 local
8:45.
time.
Yeah, those are,
We actually, we got a ways to go still. Joker's wild in the chat saying Prezzy ain't getting much. That's an understatement.
Understatement, 100%.
I know something about running cold on these streams, and he's outdoing me at the moment.
Run stick.
You mean you actually have to, when you go out to your car, you need to look around a little
Yeah.
bit before you get in the car?
yeah,
This could be interesting here.
No,
not here.
not here,
No way to allow.
and not at social. Social's in
Social's okay.
A nice neighborhood.
I know the other one, he got his car broke into.
At Dallas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeez.
Not surprised.
yeah.
Yeah, I've heard too many stories. I'm just like, nope.
Yeah.
I'll go to the Las Colinas one.
Yeah, see if this is a blank and shuts down.
Well, neither of these hands are going to like a whole lot of rivers, but
I hear the Dallas one's actually got better tournaments, though.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a tournament.
Yeah, but I'm not going to go over
I mean,
there.
everything in the world is out there.
Yep,
Not going to bother.
flush,
Even though it'd be close.
full house, straight.
Great.
The Lone King is plenty.
That might turn into a hand.
Yeah, Mark's looking at it like it feels like it should be something.
Should be something more. It looks prettier, but
I've got one of them straight cards. I've got a pair. I've got a
If they can get to where they're running.
just no matter how you slice and dice it, cannot beat the king.
the king 3 at that. The king 3.
That one might get a little.
Oh, I said I was going to bring up the cumulative winnings. I got to do it quick because Jim is getting those cards out fast. Mr. Bill's still up at the top, plus 551, so up a couple buy-ins there. Floor and Taylor up a buy-in. Matt not far behind. He joined late after Steve left the stream. Steve did throw the early party, down 2 buy-ins. Mark also down 2 buy-ins, and everyone else in between.
The tag team tournament during Runker. That was a blast.
Well, and for Prezzy not to have any cards, he's not. You know,
He's played 2 out of 60 hands and is up $60.
60
so
bucks?
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Because it's not a format you get to see.
well, here we go. There we go. We just spoke that one into existence as well. Pocket queens. See if he can get some action.
In the tag team?
Yeah, and you could do individual rebuys. So, like, if we were teammates,
Yeah, not only we give him a hand, we give him something that he could get a little pre-flop raise and a little regression frequency.
Let's see what he calls. If he's feeling it.
You're not playing on the same table?
not in the beginning.
Okay.
The ladies,
We see it, Prezzy. We see it.
Like the lady, don't you?
Prezzy woke up with a couple of queens.
They could wait, or they could rebuy it to build up the
You switch at a level. So
That one hand
so you guys
has bumped him up to 7%.
3%. I gave him 3%. He went from 4 to 7. He's moving up. Keep going. He'll get there.
Moving on up.
so the tag team, there's no.
You know, and that's funny. That's how it works. You know, you get card dead and you get a hand of ace king or queens or something and in position and you do everything you're supposed to do and it's fold. You know.
Well, have you met her partner?
I was the one that busted us, so.
Oh, you're the one that got.
Yeah, this is my fault.
You know, just the nuances of poker.
well, I busted and rebought. My partner ran it up.
Taylor now with a decent pair.
Down, and then he maintained it, and I ran it up. And then
Uh-oh.
went back and forth.
Yeah, this.
Trouble is a brewing.
Yeah, all over.
3-bet to 40, and Woody's going to look down at ace-king suited.
And you,
30 minutes.
you have to,
All right, let's
Woody,
see.
this is not the time to be passive.
No.
once you combine.
Let's see if I can get creative and
I played in the
guess what.
Nope, he flats.
So you can't, you can't coach.
I think I'm 4-betting all day there. All day long.
Well, sure. I mean, to see if you even isolate anybody, you figure that would not. I mean, Brent, I'm calling.
And he agreed with the play
It just
that I
is
made.
what it is.
Yeah, you've now
25
now
into that
plus-
pot, into a $130
Now,
pot.
not to watch Brent though. He's called a number of things pre-flop, only to pull the fold trigger very quickly post-flop. Sometimes it's warranted, obviously, but not every time.
And it
Here he
missed.
flops a gutter.
It was like 150 teams, and then
Couldn't be more opposite of what Woody wanted. He must know something.
but I rebought, but my partner never
I
rebought.
think he knows he does not like to put chips in the middle.
150. So it's 300 for the team. It was fun.
I think this could be
Okay,
trouble
Taylor's
for
gonna
Taylor.
bet.
Yeah, this could be trouble.
Yeah, I do not know what Mark's going to do here, though. He's really got all the options, I think, available here.
Shove? Yeah, ship it.
It started out at like 1-2.
Yeah, snap fold.
Nope. That took it down right away.
No, I should have just checked.
Trump, I did.
I mean, aren't you okay with the,
And Taylor said it right there. She should have just checked. 'Cause she could check call pretty much any bet from him.
well, checking gives you pot control, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Queens, kings, or aces there. We'll find out.
We'll know soon enough.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. I have to watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, he hasn't made moves like that, so that looked particularly strong.
strong.
They're not.
He was on the button, so it was a spot where he didn't necessarily have to make that play, but
Are you
he
okay
is he is nervous about any potential overpair. Yeah, any ace, king, queen hits, he's a lot less comfortable.
Well, I mean, what do you think? I mean, do you want to call there? I mean, if you want to call, what do you bet? 180?
I would think you want to call. I mean,
I mean,
you're,
that's what I'm
you're
saying.
looking to protect a little bit, but you're still looking to extract value from hands you're ahead of.
Because she came in at 60, right? She bet 60, and then he shipped it.
I was dreaming.
I know a lot of people like to get the hand over with jacks. We've talked about that hand earlier, but there's still a point where you can extract some value from worse holdings.
Yeah, especially, you know,
Did me bad.
There's a
Especially
rainbow
nines.
board, so
second pair.
you're not facing a whole lot of straight and flush draws.
Jack 10, 6.
You're strictly trying to dodge the overs.
Yeah.
We were playing Saturday, and he won a big pile with it. Saying the building, people at the table were like going,
Well,
Brick gets the nut flush draw here. Mr. Bill playing the 5-3 suited. Oddly enough, only the second time I think we've seen it here tonight.
yep.
So we have not seen it much.
Let's see if it wins. Let's see if it's that.
well, I
I
won't
mean, right now it's ahead.
I can tell you if 5 of clubs comes on the turn,
Could be
that could be very
interesting.
weird.
just, well, I'm going to wait till he's out of the hand.
Yeah, that's
He said he likes pocket aces, but I don't believe it.
One time on the last, a couple streams ago, he bluffed me. I did? I was like, what?
5-3 actually still ahead, and Mr. Bill playing it like that.
That was my only ball in the spring game ever.
He didn't have a 10.
You got 15, yeah, 15 ounce.
You lied on the stream.
I have no idea.
You lied on the stream.
Now see, yeah, Brent very quickly calling with the nutted draw. We saw him get away from the ace earlier, right?
Yeah, this will kill it.
Here comes the money.
Bill check.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a snap fold.
Yeah.
I did have my favorite hand. My favorite hand was a loser this time.
slapped a pair at least.
Yeah, he was ahead until the river.
Yep.
Hard to make it.
Gosh darn it, I just didn't want to see a flop. I think I was ahead without a club.
I think I've asked Mark this question.
You think your head went on the flop?
Anybody table tennis. What do you feel about running it twice? What's your opinion?
The magic question. What's your opinion on it?
On running it twice?
Yep.
Go ahead. I'll let you finish. I mean,
I really don't think anything one way or another. I don't have an opinion for it personally, like whether I like it one way or the other. Though when I play in bigger games, I tend to run it twice on the all ends when there's more on the line, more in the middle.
So when somebody asks your go-to,
I almost always give the option to the other person.
But if they ask you, hey, I'll do what you want to do.
Yeah, if they're insisting, then I'll run it twice if it's a large pot all in. At least whatever the buy-in is all in.
I've
If
done
someone's short stacked, then no, just rip it. You know.
I've done it both ways, and it's benefited and hurt me both ways. I don't know that there's enough for me to care either way, unless, I mean, clearly when you're behind, it's easy to go, well, I want to do it twice.
Which is, and this, I'm glad you mentioned that, because the strong belief I do have about once or twice is that the vast majority of people do it backwards.
Has to beat the favorite.
So
that's
if you're-
Mathematically speaking, if you're behind, you should run it once.
really,
If you're ahead, you should run it twice.
I know people that are low.
And this is one of those games. It's game theory. You look at all the possibilities. So when you're behind, you need to spike a limited number of outs in order to win.
Yes.
So when you run twice,
How much is in the pot?
you're looking to either likely get scooped or chop.
That's got chips, and the guy that's
There's no scenario where
Not
you
winning both.
win very frequently.
both,
right?
yeah.
It's extremely slim. However, when you're
Twice if I was ahead.
ahead
And after just
already,
research, I just run twice.
running it twice is more likely to be a chop or a scoop in your favor. And you're very unlikely to get scooped.
Well, you're right, because I thought, I mean, I always thought the other way. I always felt the other way, that if I was behind, it gives me two chances to, but clearly if you're looking at the
Yeah,
mathematics of it.
but then all you're ever doing is getting your money back at best. So I've got two chances to hit my hand, which means, wait a minute, that means
It's even
the
harder.
best I'm hoping for is to get the same money
chop.
back I just put in.
Yeah.
The only way I ever actually profit from this is to run it once and spike.
And just take your beats. If you get beat, you just take your beat, move on, and overcome that,
Exactly.
rather than
Yeah, ahead should be running it twice, behind should be running it once, but a lot of people do it the other way
I
around.
think I would agree. Every time I see, a lot of people, you see that person that's behind running it.
This is like if you've ever seen the logic problem for the let's make a deal with the 3 doors and whether or not you should switch doors.
Sure.
At,
The probability,
at
yeah.
first glance, when you hear the theory on how that's supposed to work, it doesn't make any sense. But if you break it down, all of a sudden it's supposed to be very obvious.
Well, and if I'm not mistaken, wasn't that a mind game that they were trying to push on people to want you to switch? And
But even then, mathematically,
it's still the
switching
same.
is always the better move,
Yep.
no matter what.
Draw, you hit it,
But if
you
you
hit
just
it, you
throw
hit
them
it.
up front,
Yeah, it's a weird way that probability works.
I had a guy that was like, oh, well, you
And yeah, the vast majority misapply the principle to running it once or twice.
way less likely.
Are they going to
Well,
give
you-
us about
We'll
Going
see who's
to-
been paying attention on the stream and changes their strategy going
Yeah.
forward.
Well, you know what's probably going to be funny. You and I will probably hadn't ran into each other, and the next time I run into a table, we probably meet at the table, and you'll probably see me switch my strategy. Now, it's we were in Broken Bow over the weekend and went to the small casino. They don't have poker; they have blackjack. I'm not, I prefer craps if I'm not playing poker. That's my. Usually, I take my poker
That
winnings.
is mine as well.
I take my poker winnings and go to the craps table and either win it or lose it. It's
Craps table is the place to be.
and
Nut flush again.
yeah,
Matt's got it
it's-
this time, but it
he's
is a
still got
paired board.
Well, he still can. He
wins $1,500?
for
And it's early.
a good check there.
And she says, I want to cash out. I got to go. I got to go to church in the morning. Friday
This is
night.
where this joke came. I've heard.
This is a paired board too, where
You should tread lightly, right?
where the boats are possible, right? Queen 9, 9, 8, very likely holdings.
You're gonna lie about going to church? That's an extra bad thing to do.
She couldn't hold her.
I mean, and Matt,
Like, oh, shit, what-
I said,
somebody sneakily could have had Jack 10 of clubs.
just say so. We don't care.
Of course, he knows now that he didn't snap all in. It's that minimizes the range of hands he's got.
That makes sense. 'Cause
Somebody maybe ask.
like we said, it's
Get away from it this time.
Friday night, so that's what it is.
What's that?
If sundown on Friday night,
But
it's,
she ain't, she's about as
I know.
Jewish
I
as
but
I'm Muslim.
it's a good
but
joke. That's
If he's calling here, he's calling
She was taking
regardless of what the river is, right?
6 or 7 years.
yeah. Because that was before my time, I think.
I think even on Wednesday night there was what are you, Jewish?
Despite, other than a fourth club, yeah.
Heard the,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
what has he got? 200? Is that?
I don't think he calls her.
Matter of fact, I got to go to church tomorrow.
He's got no kicker working with his top pair.
Today's Monday, I gotta go to the Kingdom Hall, I think.
He's got to ask himself, what am I ahead of that's raising? Do I beat anything that he makes us play with?
Big Gala.
We should be using just code letters,
And this is against Matt, who could have some hands in here.
I think he's calling. Wow.
But
Boys and girls.
What is it? Yeah, there we go.
Matt is capable of finding some bluff raises here.
Who ordered the oysters I saw come in? Didn't somebody order?
Yeah, but if you find it doesn't care about an ace on the river,
Something.
it's probably not a bluff anymore.
Yeah. Yep.
Was that your first go around with oysters?
I liked it the first time. I did it again. I didn't like it.
Where'd
But
you-
Josh loves them.
Where did you have them?
Ernie,
You didn't like them at Ernie's that night?
Yeah.
I liked them the first time, and then I tried it again. I was like, I don't know.
You know, but I was talking about playing blackjack and the variances of all the different. You know, we sat down at a table and
Thursday.
you know, everybody says there's a book way, and there, you know, and I get everybody has their own money. They can play however they want to, but there's a statistic that works, and if you follow that statistics, the variance is going to work in your favor. You may not win, you know, but you're giving yourself the best chance to win.
It's a mathematically all you can do is lose the minimum, right?
100%. Yeah.
Which means it doesn't take a whole lot to push you into winning territory. Just a little bit of luck along the way, and you're good.
You know, and the only place that I vary is when you get a 12. I always hit a 12. I mean, and people look at me, and I'm like, I just hate 12s. And is it the right one? You know, but people's like, well, that's technically the wrong. Just like they're running it twice. There's really no right or wrong way. Now you look at the math, and it shows you what's more
You
advantageous.
stand on it versus a 4, 5, or 6, and you hit it once on a 2 or 3.
Yep.
Simple.
Yeah.
Before I was a craps guy, I was a blackjack guy.
Man, I've craps to me is.
And when I say I was a blackjack guy, I mean I was like a very profitable blackjack guy
Really?
for a couple of years.
Now, did it matter if it was the 2, 3, 4, 6 deck? I mean,
It did to me.
So what did you
when
do?
the
Go
auto
for
shuffler started coming in is when I got
what I
away from
figured.
playing blackjack.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I was going to say, I think a lot of people did. You know, it's hard to find anything less than the 6
I used to
stack
love
auto.
like the hand dealt 4 deck shoe at best, 2 or 4 deck. That was perfectly fine. I've told the story on stream before, I think, but I'll tell you since you brought it up. One of my favorite things is how my run at blackjack ended. I was, like I said, I was very profitable for over a year and a half, very consistently. And then I had a trip to Vegas at the Mirage, which no longer there.
Well, it is, but it's now,
Well,
Planet Hollywood, or not, no, Hard Rock.
Hard Rock,
now.
I was at the Mirage, and they had just introduced the Shuffle Masters,
which is the continuous.
Yeah, so it's not like the deck mates and the other ones that are out now, but like those
So like
original
the 6
Shuffle
deck
Masters.
now,
But they're in there, and they were just constantly using those, and I just ran horribly. Lost a bunch there. Just undid like a half year's worth of profits and in that little trip over the weekend, and I was upset about it, and then I hated those machines, and then I did a little research, and they were new at the time. I mean, it was a new thing. They only had them on certain tables. It was a new thing. It was a publicly traded company.
When I get back, you and I.
Interesting.
I invested in them. I got all my money back within the
I was
first
gonna
year,
say,
and then I
because
sold.
That was right. That was right at the beginning of that. Oh, I'm sure. That's smart.
I got it all back by investing in the company that
It took your.
I was like, I hate this product. It's going to make a fortune.
I love it now. I can't say better things about it.
Yep. But I did sell. I got my money back, and I was like, all right, I'm done. I don't want to see that name staring me in the face.
So, was it because of the machines that changed the game, or changed your tip? I mean, was it the reason you lost, or was it? I mean,
I doubt it. It was probably just natural variance, but
yeah.
It was something that I was able to attach it to at the time. I mean, obviously, it eliminates any kind of counting, or even if you're not counting, just the feel for the flow of
Cards.
Hey, I've seen a lot of this or not a lot of that. Just even a general feel, it kills all that.
Yeah, I don't mind the continuous does ruin that. I played because that's all they had there. They had the video craps where you go and stand over in the other corner and you have your computer screen in front of you and you got to do that. To me, craps, you got to be hooting and hollering and you got to be high-fiving.
You need a pit.
And you're over away but craps.
You need the insane guy at the other end of the rail that keeps betting the hard tens to hit him 8 times in a row, going wild. You need that.
Or the guy betting the high-low or the horn. I mean, it's.
I love when the dog.
Give me a $20 yo and it hits and the table. It's.
Second pair, backdoor flush draw for Taylor. Really not a whole lot for Matt to work with. I mean, he's got a backdoor wheel draw, but he's not loving
It's a
it.
battle of the blinds, too, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah.
It's just going to go probably check. It's not going to change any action, right?
Actually, I'm a little surprised that Matt checked that back again because I don't think he's expecting to win this pot without making a bet. And it's hard to tell a one-street story on the river.
Well, you figure she checks, he bets, then he wins too. I mean, that's my
But
thought
if he bets
process.
the turn, though, even if she calls that, he has the possibility to just still take it on the river, right?
Working all day. So I'm heading home, and I was just flipping Ernie. And they're already in Vicky are back.
Lego asking in the chat, what was that couple betting last year on the craps table when we were in Vegas? And that was the hard 10 that I was just referencing.
Jennifer tried to.
The guy was putting a ton of money on it and kept hitting. Just kept hitting. And there was another
Right behind you.
lady at the table who was also betting on it, not as much. And then we found out they were a couple. It was like they made quite a bit off of 10 the hard way that night.
Come on, man. Let's be nice.
Mark wakes up with kings.
And I really wanted to throw some extra money on that, but I was like, I am not about to break that streak.
You know, I was going to say the minute you see somebody
minute you
doing
do
that,
it,
and then it shoots the whole table. You know,
Yep.
it just I definitely believe.
And
in,
then you're the villain.
Man, I am a very superstitious person, and sometimes it's almost OCD. It's superstition. You know, where the
That game, you're very well when you're the villain of the table because the whole thing will fall silent. And you're just,
well, they
sorry.
fall silent when that person walks up and the table's not hitting the number, and somebody walks up and throws it on the don't pass, and everybody's like, "Screw that guy!" It's.
Damn church.
Oh, wow.
whoa.
We did it again. Flop quads, second time this stream. We saw it with sevens early, and now we've got it with kings.
230.
And I don't think he's. Oh wow.
And no one has the 8, so there's no ability for anything weird.
Nothing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. This is an easy one.
Do not believe.
Larkin's in the
I
box.
call.
My man.
Ooh, got rid of one.
I got him scratching his head.
I checked.
Yeah, I got him scratching his head.
My boy CL Smooth. He's probably making fun of me too. 27 feet.
Yeah, he's trying to let her catch up, and nothing.
Steal this pot.
I mean, if she's going to bluff, the flush coming in is pretty good.
I'm going to bet.
Oh, he's
I had
going
a
to
pretty
bet.
good hand both times. I'll say this.
No shame
I
in
would
folding.
say
No
that
shame.
He's being a little more verbal with this this bet as well
gonna bet.
that he has been some of the other ones.
I'm going to bet.
Yeah, this feels very confident, doesn't it?
Nope. I'm going to bet.
Yeah, it felt very confident.
Yeah.
That even felt stronger than the raise to 200 earlier.
I told Mark, I think that Mark, you can just say.
Eric said it's bad luck to be superstitious. I got to disagree.
He's got something really good.
Bad luck.
It's a double. It's like a.
That's kind of like giving your right arm to be ambidextrous, you know?
Yes, correct.
The last time that happened,
Was a 30.
I turned a.
Shoot, Eric's from Minnesota. He played, or at least did something in hockey. There's nobody on the planet more superstitious than hockey players.
My son played travel hockey, so I
you
am well
know,
aware.
I mean, whether
There's
it's
also no stench like hockey gear.
like 100%, yeah. Well, especially like those guys do in the NHL. They don't wash their socks through the playoffs. Don't shave.
No. 12-year-olds. Oh.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Sorry, Larry.
That's all right.
It is a unique odor.
Was he a goalie?
No.
Because that's even though that's the
that's-
top of them all.
that's even worse.
That's number one of all the superstition.
Yes, it is.
Players is the goalies. You
Don't
can't.
mess with the goalies.
Yeah.
We can't tell when Bill's.
All right, Queen 9-4 rainbow. Not really what anyone was looking for here.
No, and there wasn't much.
So yeah, Taylor.
There's your monster
There you go.
2.
Yeah, Mr. Bill taking the lead. 79% equity with his king deuce. He says, I know. I'm just going to
knew
bet
it.
$15.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Vicky,
He is in position, so he's seen passive action twice. He's not betting his deuce for value, obviously.
No.
What's that? Yeah. Yeah.
1 week later in the same poker room, I made my second one.
But I thought it was funny when it rained.
You were due for the second one.
No, he missed on all of them. Larry had a couple of chances.
I want to see the sizing, though.
That long without making
62 in the pot.
straight flushes through the king, but I never made a
He
roll.
can fold out a lot with the double barrel. Oh.
40.
He checks, he wins.
Damn, that's very close, yeah.
I really thought he was going to go for a large bluff size there, even though it was unnecessary, bluffing with the best hand.
Yep.
I've made a couple one card, but I'm saying
But after getting checked to on the flop and the turn,
One here just recently.
if you bet that turn and then barrel the river large, there's not much that can hang on.
Yeah.
the bigger one that I got paid off on,
Any hands that get to that spot are
king,
either snap folds or really in the tank.
Yeah.
in a 15-30 limit game.
Oh, geez.
Did you ever have one of those
Just this big. And
beginner's luck craps sessions where you hear everybody talk about where you have
course.
30 or 40?
How else do you get hooked?
Mine was the very first time I touched the dice. My father-in-law took my wife and I when we were just dating. She just turned 21. I was 22 to Vegas. This was 1997, 98, 90, somewhere around the late 1900s, as we like to joke around and call
Yes.
it. The late 1900s.
Late 20th century.
And it was at the Horseshoe when they still had the craps tables right next to the wall where the garage doors were open. And I threw in 50 or 60, $100, whatever it was.
pure call
And
or evil call?
It came around, passed around to me, and I'm like, I don't want to do it. He goes, you have to. He goes, you only get one time to do this. You only get one time to have the beginner's luck. And I sat and rolled for 45 minutes, an hour, one whatever, and there were some other guys at the other end of the table and tossed me a $500 chip, which at that time I probably brought $100 just to gamble
Right.
with. And my father-in-law looks at me and goes, I've been gambling a lot longer than you have, and I've never had anybody throw a $500 chip at me.
That's
And and it was just
sizable.
There's no telling. I probably won him $5 or $6 grand. I mean, it was the whole table. And it's just one of the and it has not happened since.
I've had black chips tossed to me, but not
I
500s.
had a purple. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I've had the 100 tossed before.
Yeah, that's never happened again.
I learned the game on a cruise ship. A lot of time to kill.
Now, did they have the as good of odds on the cruise ship as you can when it comes to what you can do?
Pretty good. I mean, you couldn't do like the excessive stuff behind the line, but it was everything was pretty straight up. So
What's your strategy?
they're making their money off of you elsewhere anyway.
Sure.
So I was able to spend a lot of time there.
You pass line and the come line, or you lay across the top, or what do you do?
Mad dash.
I was originally I was like pass line and a lot of the place bets and lay and buy the 4 and 10 if I was going to play them at all. But I've tried a lot of strategies over the years, and you know what? it's
Feel?
there's a difference between the strategies that are going to be a lot of fun for a good night and the strategies that are most consistently profitable.
Yeah.
The consistently profitable strategies are really boring to play.
Yep.
You can win, absolutely. You're not going to win the big gobs of money, and meanwhile you're watching other people win big gobs of money.
Yep.
And swing the other way. I found that's a game that's more fun to play not completely correctly.
Yeah. To have because you want to hoot and holler and be able to have a couple beers and high fives and.
Yeah, I accept it for what it is when I go to the craps table. It's like, okay, I'm not a for-profit player. I'm here to have some fun.
Sure.
I don't want to burn through all of it right away, so I'm going to be smart.
Because you can do that too, and I've done that. Like, man, I just had $500 here. Where did this go? Or
You've
I just
got to
had
take a
1,000.
few
Where did this-
gambles if you're going to have fun at the craps table.
Not very exciting.
Taylor's
Other
got
than Matt.
top pair, yeah.
Matt's got a little.
Flora says, I saw how this deuce thing worked earlier. I'm going to call.
We'll see what happens.
Matt with the, very interesting hand. The only club draw.
Matt's also got he just turned another couple outs too with the inside. What is it, two-way?
The 6.
Oh yeah, no, it's.
Yeah, no, he just needs the 6 or a club.
6 or a club.
Although, is it? Yeah, that'd be it.
See, 9 of clubs makes it interesting.
Nine of clubs would be pretty sick.
Hmm. 420. It's a pretty sizable pot for these hands too. The hands that, I mean, wasn't any. You didn't have ace king, any big.
Oh,
hands.
look, and yeah, so he goes for it.
Oh, max pressure.
It's a 4-liner to a straight. Very, very tough to call with top pair, not much of a kicker. A lot of 2 pairs out here, a lot of straights.
But then you go into the math of what, 328 to win 900, 98, almost 1,000. What she has.
I almost prefer this move if he hadn't caught the 7.
From Matt.
Yeah, I mean, he's actually caught a little bit of something here.
You consider it like a semi bluff, I guess. I mean,
So
I think she gets away from it.
he's got her covered, so the effective all in is not 566, but
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it's 328.
Still-
Looks like 328 to.
he's probably very quickly picked up the fact that this table's just not putting these stacks in light anyway. This is pretty uber strong.
Do you fault a fold here?
Do I fault one?
Yeah, I mean,
Absolutely
you got
not.
a falter call is either.
No. I think there can be reasoning found for any play here. She's replaying all of it in her head.
Is this our biggest pot of the night too?
I've seen Taylor make some good calls in tournaments in these types of spots, so be interesting to see. I'm not sure how much table time she's had with Matt, if they've crossed paths.
Well, and you look going back and look at the history. Matt made it 120 on the turn. She calls. She's
Very good hand.
She wants to.
She really does.
Can she do it? Agonizing. Been there before.
Hand of the night, she makes the call.
Oh, 100%.
Matt
Oh,
gets
it's gonna
it
hurt.
through.
That's gonna hurt.
That's really gonna. Yep. Everyone,
It stings.
that table was quiet.
Reed was probably right.
Table was quiet.
That's such a tough call. Especially how the hand, going back and seeing how the hand was played out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the only way you win the pot.
Yeah, he's got that right. The only way he wins that pot is to shove. You got to figure she calls 100, 120, 220.
Nice hand, Matt.
It may be the hand of the night on both ways, if she would have called or, him making that move.
Look how quiet the table got there. They're all like, who invited this guy?
That seat was not a lucky seat before you sat there. Who got this one
It
in
wasn't
here?
particularly lucky there
No,
either.
that's true.
I could, yeah.
The way it played out, yeah.
Any or all.
Someone must have told him that he needs to earn enough for a Tesla. He's like, this is the only way it's happening.
Get there.
That's the only bet I could make that I could make her fold.
Well, and then she turns around and gets 5s.
Yeah, the only thing I question there with the logic is
Pocket sixes, ace six.
when you catch the pair on the river there, do you need to make them fold all the time? It's like, are you ever good there?
Could have easily been a set.
Probably a decent amount.
He does have the clubs, so there's fewer flush draws that were there that might have bluffed.
They just,
Well, and he was aggressor the whole time in the hand from the beginning.
it's up and down.
You're young.
But yeah, I mean,
That airport.
Very tricky spot. Very easily could have run into a brick wall too, though.
and the worst,
You can run into two pair there. You can run into
Well,
the straight there.
yeah,
Very,
it could have been a
very
whoops,
easily.
like
Yeah.
got my hand caught in the cookie jar. And she's gonna the fact that he showed it. To me, those are the hands that I think about it. It takes me forever to go to sleep because I'm like, Dad, why didn't I see that? Or why didn't I?
What city?
I think she did consider missed flush draws.
Atlanta, Orange County.
She took a lot of time there.
Mostly though, Vegas.
Okay, all right.
Where do you go? That's where you go?
Yeah,
For work.
What do you do?
work.
What do you do?
Sell software.
For quite a bit there, I actually thought she was going to find the call.
I thought so too. The way she was really.
The Irvine area. They sometimes down to San Diego too.
Cannot fault the fold though. That was the first
No.
question you asked. And absolutely cannot.
In Alicia Viejo, so we were.
It was just kind of it's a weak top pair. It's
As agonizing as it is, like we said, we can see the card, so it's a little bit easier to
Prezzy, where were you thinking, man? But
kind of move that direction. But
well with that, no surprise. Matt now at the top at plus 686, pulling ahead of Mr. Bills plus 521. Flora, Brent, and Taylor still in positive territory. Just knocked her back to even, basically. We've got Steve, Larry, Mark, Woody all contributing to the festivities. Prezzy just kind of hanging in there. Also
I'm 200 behind.
right around breaking even.
Yeah, and I'm
Still looking for that next hand to play.
that's at $22 worth of 4 hours of entertainment. That's
Yep.
that's who you start looking at that.
I bought extra shells.
But he's been pretty disciplined to not play hands. For not to be card dead. I find myself sometimes making that horrible decision of playing a hand that I know I shouldn't, and I end up losing 250 bucks on it. One of those ones where I know I'm supposed to not play it, but I'm card dead, so I'm bored. You kind of get to that complacency.
Well, Mr. Bill with the real hand in the straddle here.
And he
Gets top. Brent's 9 does kind of connect a little bit. It's got some possibilities depending on the turn. That's not what he wanted
No.
to see, so that should
Maybe
kill
bet
it all.
fold. Yeah, bet fold.
I would expect so.
Very much enjoyed that private game, and that was.
Yeah.
I had one of those too.
I think I would pick that actually. Me too.
I like it just because of the bar.
I had ace-9.
See, there's a TCH dealer. You guys know that.
And the friendly showing of the hands.
So I guess the
9 comes, you get paid.
So I guess the dealer's a
Do you show,
You might get paid.
or does it depend on scenario?
Depends on scenario.
Yeah.
Frank
Preference is to not show.
right there. He's a big TCH.
Either
but there are-
bluffs or winners.
Yeah. There are times when I will. Stream sometimes just because it's a different reaction there on stream anyway. But there are times, especially lower stakes tables, things like that, where just to kind of get the table going sometimes.
Really?
Well, that one sure quieted.
Yeah, that not quite at this table, but sometimes you can get a table going with that kind of thing.
Can only be I don't.
Well, Lego says never show.
Yeah.
He's a never show voter.
He's pure tourney player too, though.
I would hope they'd tell me, to be honest.
Well, and my college kids back in to watch poker again. So there's hello, Addison.
And technically speaking, yes, you should never show because it's information and it's a game of information.
Yeah.
But in cash game, when you're playing a lot of the same players, a lot of the times there's occasionally an advantage to planting the seed and showing something because you're playing a long game. You know you're going to be at the same tables with the same guys at the same depth
I like
of stack.
the tip if I'm sitting in those.
Well, and a lot of times if you're doing it for a reason to capitalize on it later.
Yes,
Whether
absolutely.
it's a win or a loss, or a win or a bluff or a.
Yeah, they always say be wary of the guy who's eager to show you a bluff early in the session, like right away. He's not doing that later. He's doing that to get paid.
Yep.
There was a one at TCH Dallas. He would sit down and he'd say, you guys might remember, he'd sit down and he'd go, "Good evening, my name is John. I'll be your dealer for the next 30 minutes. I thought it was pretty cool, but other people would be like, I hate that.
John's a good guy.
All right, Matt gets ace jack on the button. That's a.
Yeah.
Does he bump it up 3 times? Yep.
Like an autistic.
Oh, floor.
Queens are in interesting shape here. Brent has a queens. There's not a whole lot left, but also a lot of the
2
aces
aces
are
are
already
gone,
spoken.
yeah.
For. 3.
Well, so I mean, two of Matt's aces are gone. Yeah. Prezzy.
Didn't really care about the
Did he fold? Or does he have cards?
He folded.
He obviously didn't care about making
Gotcha.
he was
I'm a little bit slow on that one.
which is fine in the case. But when it comes to tournament play,
Well, and I'm teaching my kid right. She says never show. So there's her poker strategy.
There you have it.
You know, it's funny how
Never show is never the wrong answer. It's
Sure.
I was correct. I'm just saying in cash in particular, I think there are circumstances where there's an advantage to occasionally showing a card, if not.
Oh wow.
I would say that's
Mark
probably.
said, he ain't seeing nothing.
Matt folded.
He ain't seeing nothing.
Phil knows my range.
I missed what did Floor raise there? Did he ship it?
No.
V-pip to 0.6, 0.7, 0.7, and lucky 7.
And then he 4 bets.
Yeah, it was a 4 bet, but I don't remember the size. But once again, like we've said in a couple of these other hands, it's not something we've seen much in this group of players.
Yeah.
So it stands out.
Three-way all in.
It's going to get attention.
1, 3 all in, and one's all in.
I know the red is.
We've got deuce, 3, 4, 6, every suit covered here in the first 2 hands. That
Here's your rainbow hands.
I found the rule. I read it.
fold.
Oh,
Prezzy with the monster 5.
every
deuce
single
offsuit.
one of these is garbage.
When Ernie was willing to bet me.
Mr. Bill's 7-5 suited looks like a
Monster.
premium on the button, doesn't
Monster.
it? Based on what we just saw.
Monster. Bet and take it
It's
down.
definitely in the playable range, so.
Bets and takes it down. No?
Oh,
Yep.
he called the straddle.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. Okay.
He limped.
Oh, there's floor wakes. 2 in a row.
He was like, there.
But I think Mr. Bill limps this with the intent to call a single raise. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's
In
playing this
position?
in position.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a couple like repair shops or something, or maybe sold them. Or
Don't like Brent's call there with
No, I don't
7-4
either.
offsuit. He catches the
Well.
4.
He flopped the monster, too. Fold. No.
No. Floor stays in with 2 overs here.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. Maybe.
Hey, close.
2 minutes off is not acceptable.
Both
A
times.
little extra equity now.
Not acceptable.
I know my over and under.
90-second
Yeah,
range.
another big
Look at
card.
ace, queen, or jack.
I'm sorry.
Or another king.
I don't know
There's
why.
There you go.
There you go. Another king does it.
Track of time. I got a clock in my head that's always free there.
You had a 4 something, which means you are counterfeited.
I had a small pocket pair, I think he had. And I got
Means you're
counterfeited.
counterfeited too.
It was a good river for me.
Yeah, that definitely.
I beat all your pocket pairs at that point.
Yep, I had a pocket pair.
Yeah.
I don't even know if
he
it.
said he had a pocket pair. 7-4 offsuit, sir. 7-4 offsuit. You can never show for now, but they will watch the stream.
Yep. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
The things we do to save face at the poker table for a little bit.
Wait. You lied on the poker table? You lied on the stream, not only. I mean,
Yeah.
that's.
Oh.
Yeah, well, Woody gets him another hand. Let's.
But a limp. We looked at the stats earlier. Could have told you the limp was coming there.
Yeah.
The problem is when he raises it, it's a very narrow range of hands.
Okay, this is going to
Because
be
of that.
interesting. You got a 3-bet. So Taylor,
Ooh.
do you bump it up?
Mr. Bill
Button?
finds the 3-bet with the queen 9.
Do you like a raise there from Taylor?
I do.
I would too.
Especially
button?
against a player that you know is capable of 3-betting a little wider, like Mr. Bill.
Well, and you got Matt coming behind too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Brent, I just saw Brent's pocket nines. This is gonna.
Woody's like, this is why I limped. I'm gonna fold.
limp
That's
fold.
already the whole body language just said, yeah, I'm folding.
Limp fold.
There it is, and it's a correct fold.
Yeah, again, he did it last. He limped, limp folded too, and it was right. I think it was ace. Was it ace king or ace queen of diamonds that he had?
Yeah, I would have liked to seen a 4-bet. I think for the ace king.
Yeah.
Clear things up.
I mean, does that only knock it? Does that knock Mr. Bill out with a? I mean, surely the tens are gonna. Surely the tens and nines call, but it knocks one person out. I mean, that's.
Yeah, Mr. Bill has the worst of this.
Yep.
I don't have any highlights.
The quad is a pretty good highlight.
That one, yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, especially for the table.
What's a good bet size? 75? No.
No, well,
Or
there's
ship
that.
it. Ship it. That's not. I don't not like that either. But it's. I don't think you're going to get a call.
Good luck, Taylor. Gang, gang.
I think she's hoping to find a king queen potentially in the mix. Definitely not liking the flush draw, huh?
No. King queen, king jack.
Paper playing.
Or maybe even back. Queen jack of. I don't know. You wouldn't want any. Yeah.
You get out of line one time, and then you get 4 people in the hand.
Smelled like a. We'll find out. Said ace 5 of hearts, maybe.
And then a king comes, and I'm thinking,
I know, right?
I can represent a king.
I think that Taylor wants you to call if you have a king.
I think she may have missed a bet there, or may missed some value on the pre-flop.
I guarantee you.
You figure she comes in 3 bets. I bet Bill
Well,
goes
4-bet.
I mean, a 4-bet. Yeah, she would have 4-bet. I think.
Bill, right?
Again, I'm not.
10's definitely come along.
I'm caught. It's easier said than done. I'm probably coming along with 9s. I mean, 4-bet would have put it at what?
Depends. Yeah,
80, 90?
The sizing depends. Sizing is a big factor there. So.
What did you say, you had an act?
We haven't seen enough of them at this table to have a good feel for what that sizing would have been.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
All I did was
At minimum, not flush draw.
Oh, wait a minute. It's a hand 80.
Yeah. Moving right along. It is 9:33 local time. Means I should be getting pretty close to the end. Upstairs live.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Getting there in the next half hour or so.
Didn't even need to.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, what are they? Yeah, they're 15 ahead
They're
of
15 minutes ahead of us.
Or I missed a chance to win a huge hand. I don't know which it is yet.
That's good. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he found a fold there.
Yep, he knows he's dominated. That's correct.
Well, no, if that's true, then I would have played.
If you hadn't been behind me, well, God.
I'm calm 20. I should have called if that's what I thought you had, but I just think I'm dominated by all the big.
Yeah, next time you do that, show us the cards. Don't be.
He was lying again.
Next time you do that, just show us the cards.
Make sure we get a chance
open.
to see what
You'll see it.
I mean, I opened, you 3-bet. If you got less than 300, I'm shipping.
Well, let's see.
We would play for it. You had 200.
Still, the string continues of no hands for Prezzy.
Yeah, he's going to have to be careful. He's going to end up with a single-digit VPIP at the end of the stream. And I got to tell you, even with some cold runs, it's really hard to end up with a single-digit VPIP.
Negative goes right to the pattern's full.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I know, it's, I'm getting criticized on
Trying to
the,
get back to me.
like, are you kidding me? You folding pocket aces in that 4-5 way? You dumbass.
Just smash it.
Well, not a bad flop for floor, huh?
It'd be trouble for Taylor. Let's see what happens
Monster flop for floor.
here. And a great position, too. Is it? Yeah.
Lots of players with the heart in their hand, but only a single heart.
Well, and Mr. Bill got a little bit of it. He got the bottom end of it.
Yeah, he's got a pair with a heart there as well. Definitely worth seeing the turn.
Uh-oh. That's going to keep.
And Mr. Bill and Taylor are blocking the straight flush draws.
Yeah, I was going to say, each one of them, the king.
Which is an extra little something. That's a great chip out there. Mr. Bill with the worst hand going for it.
Yeah, I think that heart may have saved Taylor, too. The way this hand played out. She's kind of in a rough spot.
You hear a hum? I don't hear a hum.
Yeah.
Is it a
Question is
They're so likely with this being three ways that one of the players has the ace of hearts.
Yep.
Which is absolutely true.
Again, I think that heart saved her.
But it's going to be very rare to be in this spot and none of these players have it.
inside, or if the bottom of it was actually touching the card.
I'm not sure which one either.
He spins it like the Oreo cookie and rounders.
What does Mr. Bill do here? He's got bottom pair. The 100 was called. There's no way he's good here. He's now figuring out, is there a bluff that works?
Is there a big bet? 150, 250?
The jack pairing on the river is not bad for him.
250, 265.
I had here a lot.
It's not bad for him at all, actually. That jack pairing is really good for him.
So tough. I'm gonna let it go. I don't like it at all.
Wow.
It's come up.
There you go. Yeah.
Wow.
Anything about him?
Top two pair folds.
Can you find a fold there?
I knew.
Guess jack.
I don't think you
I
can.
mean, I guess the jack is the.
I think at that sizing, I'm probably calling.
Jam looks like
But that sizing is enough to definitely fold out most of this table,
Yeah.
I put you on a bluff all the way.
from what we've seen.
Couldn't quite pull the trigger on
They just have not been eager to put in
All of it.
those amounts.
Big. Yeah.
I mean, really anything over 100 has gotten their attention. When you start hitting that 200 and above range, they're getting very, very alert to what's
Well,
going on.
because there's been, what, three?
Because,
Three big hands?
Yeah,
I mean, like really over $600? And that would have been.
I mean,
the
relative
third
to
one?
the pot, that wasn't extreme.
No.
Televised WSOP event,
But they're not all accustomed to deeper stack play.
and they played out on the street.
Can you pull after this hand? Can you pull up the stack, updated stack?
The actual stack
Yeah.
depths. Yeah, I could do that.
I should have.
And they didn't have whole cams or anything. It was
I had the nut out and.
Yeah, they say money
Mr. Bill
maker.
get another. I don't know what it is about those suited king jacks, queen jacks,
I did
jack nines.
have the 10 of hearts.
because I was sure thinking, boy, I could be.
I had the big one.
Yeah, you had the 8.
Let's see if he gets any action.
Not a whole lot
Definitely
going around here.
No, Taylor and Brent both called.
A lot of the cards they'd like to see have already been mucked.
Yep, been folded.
Consistent in my betting pattern.
I really
representing
enjoyed
the flush.
Binions when it was Binions back in the day. When you'd sit there, you'd be playing single deck black.
Right in the door for Mr.
and
Bill.
you'd hear over the microphone, jackpot on those slots
It's
all
going to
the
be a
time.
check or a bet fold.
Slots were loose, they were playing out.
Guess what?
I just
There you have it.
really enjoyed it.
Shows the one card.
Never change the main event. And
I think you're going to see a lot of shows here anyway, because you got to remember a lot of these guys played with each other in
Yeah.
home games and other things like that.
I like that
There's just a familiarity. It's
Oh, yeah.
casual. There you go. The stack depths at play.
So Mr. Bill caught back up over Matt because Matt was the leader.
And that bet was against Floor, right, on that last one, the bluff? Uh-huh. So Floor also with 580 there still, even after that hand. They were playing a little deeper than some of the table.
Yeah.
And it was still less than pot. Not egregious. I think the call can definitely be found there.
Yeah.
Was playing
But not everyone in this game is going to
they were going to send 4 people.
adjust for deeper stack play if they haven't spent any time at some higher stakes.
So you figure this one's more of a, not so much a pot odds table as it is a bet sizing table.
I haven't seen anyone thinking about pot odds really at this table.
And that girl is sitting 2 seats over from you right now.
I think we've seen it over and over again that the absolute dollar size is driving.
It's the one that's driving
the decisions.
The folder call or raise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go play the World Series, the 10,000 entry main event.
This could be an interesting one.
I've played a lot of,
I'm sure you've heard it enough at the poker table. People will say something like, "Oh, I had a $20 hand, or I had a $50 hand," or
Yeah.
well, no. I mean, how much is in the pot? Who else is left to act? These all make a difference.
Yeah. Yeah. Where are you? What's what's
Oh, shit. And then he
Player profiles still in the hand, you know.
Yeah, he missed one. But I think the levels are 2 hours. And Bill, you played in it many times, haven't you?
Not many, but 3.
Okay, well that's pretty good.
Not a bad flop for Taylor.
No, not really. And if she can find the
that's the problem now.
you throw out a $45 bet, she could probably take it down.
And you can wrap that top card. You block a lot of vital combos.
Just one afternoon.
Fewer king queens and queen jacks available out there. It's going to reduce the number of queens her opponent can have. She's got the gut shot to work with as well.
In a tournament.
No, when I was doing my vlog and stuff.
I would have liked to have actually seen a lead on the turn from her.
You got it. Well, she hit it too. She just hit the nuts.
Yeah, and this is one of the reasons to go ahead and lead the turn is to get a little bit of
Something.
a pot built.
Yep.
So that you can
Still got it.
go for this
Yeah,
river,
'cause it's-
whether you catch your value or you need the 2 barrels to have an effective bluff.
For one of our streams that we did.
No.
Okay.
Because now when you hit it, you don't really know what you can get paid by. You're not even sure what you're targeting, and if you miss, you're not quite sure if a bluff could get through with a single barrel either, right?
Yeah.
It's good.
So
especially
the turn bet
with his wife in it.
pretty essential for setting up either play.
I mean, do you think he calls a turn bet though? Depending on the size, I guess you go back to depend on the size. Put out a $30, $40 bet. Maybe he calls with ace king,
You just need to put something there to start telling a story that
and then
that works for either one of those, value or bluff, right?
Yeah.
She was really into that. That's right. Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna like, comment, and subscribe.
Especially when you have possible outs to the nuts.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Just repay the favor for the little fish like me.
Where's the damn ace king? Come on, really? You can't.
I mean, the ultimate card. She hit the ultimate card. She doesn't want a king there. King destroys it.
Woody, Prezzy, and Mark still in single digits on pre-flop raise.
That's the other thing. Is I'm
Mr. Bill, Matt, and Taylor driving the action pre-flop. I don't think that's a surprise at all.
No.
If you've been watching.
He's
Even if I hadn't been watching and I had to pick the 3 players that were going to lead that action, I would have just picked that side of the table.
Oh, Mr. Bill started it. He'll probably bookend it. Start at the top and end in the top.
promote the room.
But you cannot play in these tournaments with a phone, like the World Series of Poker. You can't.
You just didn't play final table.
You think poker tables should be like blackjack tables and craps and all that stuff? No phones at all?
Wow, I didn't know that.
And it's like, if you have a blog or.
It's a little debatable.
You get a press. You get a press pass. I got a press pass to play when I did.
I don't.
They're talking about it now. Is they had the rule at the series where it's like you couldn't have it out there at all.
You think that has something to do with that kid that won it the year that
Really?
he was doing the solve? I don't know if you remember the kid that, was going back and forth to his friends using the solvers.
Yeah.
Authorizations.
Fellow Texan, yeah.
Well, I didn't know. I guess I didn't realize. I didn't know he was from Texas.
Yeah, absolutely.
You literally.
Down in Houston.
Okay.
Now, you see kids all the time with the Johnson tripod, and they get like math.
But
Because the room's allowed.
when they first announced it, I thought it was going to be really tricky to enforce. But, a lot of players kind of self-enforce
Yeah.
and get on everyone else.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Hey, he's got a phone.
Nice guy.
It's like there's a lot of legit uses for phones.
Yeah.
that have nothing to do with cheating at the poker table. But
Well, if you got a family or if you got somebody, a relative that you need always to get a hold of you, I mean,
well, just tournament play. They're long freaking days.
well, I'm assuming that you got watches. You got, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff too. That
He's playing a basketball game against them.
Okay. I think Frankie's my favorite one. I follow him like the most.
I knew him the least of any. I knew Rosie the best and Jack.
And then I played against the On Tilt boys.
I don't know. Oh, that's I know what you're talking about.
They're talking about some of the various content creators that have come out of the Dallas scene. They were talking about Next Gen Poker, which they all came out of SMU, and then the On Tilt boys.
Yeah.
Nick and Eric, yeah. Spent a lot of time on the felt with all of them.
I'm going to take everybody off the last half hour.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, the ways you can make a living being a content creator is crazy. You know, from anything from even the guys that go out there and play the big money craps and put it on a stream, and I mean, heck, I catch myself watching
I
it.
don't even think you have to do anything special. You just have to be consistent and put out content. There's some strange things that build up followings, and it's just the consistency. People will latch on to it, and they look for it. It's consistency drives all of it.
But there's something for everybody, whether it's Woody. Let's see. What do you think? Let's see if we can get a raise out of Woody.
Yeah, we've got some interesting hands here.
We get a raise or a call.
Brent's got a very pretty 10-9 suited.
So
Mark,
does Mark.
Pretty king-queen suited.
There we go.
And then there's Woody with queens. And what was the stat I just brought up?
4%?
Pre-flop raise, right? Single digits. A couple people have already called. Woody suddenly raises. What are you thinking? I'm thinking at worst he has queens.
Monster. Even, hey, how about anything 10s or above?
Yeah, I mean, that's giving some credit.
Because you've seen him not raise ace queen, ace king. You've seen him limp fold.
But I think you're immediately thinking, I've got to smash this board because.
And this doesn't. Well, I mean, it doesn't really smash Brent, but he's.
This is great. I like this.
And he's pretty conservative. So you figure he's.
This isn't enough. Woody also has a spade here, helping him.
40.
50. I like this better.
I don't think Brent sees a call here. Do you?
Because it was on a weekend night.
Yeah.
You know,
So Ryan did the first one. I got the second one. What were the two? 8-4?
Yeah.
Well, and this is where it gets tricky again, right?
The live stream's just.
I said it earlier with his ace-8.
Calibrate my.
Well,
he's not going to make that mistake again.
No.
It's like you can talk about pre-flop, but once you've called that pre-flop with action still pending behind you, you can't really get away when you actually catch a piece of your hand. I mean, you could catch another 9 or a 10 here.
So much fun. I guess if I lost 2,000, I'd be like, I hate this.
What were the stakes of the private game?
It was like
I think that's going to do it, though.
Yeah, there's your bet sizing again, because 100 to win 280 is the first thing that pops into my mind. But
yeah, it's from a pot sizing standpoint, it's nothing.
So when we got
but
the last one,
Woody just pre-flop raised and barreled flop and then barreled turn with a gray chip.
Ding, ding, ding. What's going off in your head?
Yeah, it's
alarms.
Fold.
But have you seen that room back there? It's really cool.
I've seen it, but I haven't been in it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of cool because you have the.
Got a comment in the chat saying, going to be a pro one day with all these notes I'm taking.
Yeah.
Actually, if you pay attention to the right bits of information, you could be well on your way.
Well, there's so much more material and ways to practice compared to when probably you and I first started playing cards. I mean, you look at Super Systems, which was groundbreaking when I first started playing, and you go through all those strategy books. I'm just trying to think of other ones. The Super Systems is the first one I ever read, with Brunson, and then he did the second one, and that strategy is out the window now. I mean, it's almost, I shouldn't say out the window, but it's outdated for the way cards are played.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, you look at when they were playing, there were, what, 200, 300 people in the World Series of Poker, maybe 150, whatever. Now it's thousands. And
a lot of it was figured out by trial and error. Now you can apply learning algorithms and everything
Put it
to
on the felt, see if it,
apply game theory models.
put it on the felt,
yep.
because it could still be done. Yeah, it's inside the ball.
Yeah, it's the ball marker.
Well, I couldn't tell if it was scratching the card or scratching the chip. That's why you put it on the.
And of course, people screwed that up at first and still do, and they follow them like complete guides of, oh, this is the correct way to play. It's like, no. But it does provide a baseline for you to extract information from.
Yep.
And to develop a good strategy. Mr. Bill with king high flush draw. More than enough hand there.
Yeah, I think he's and he was pretty much reel to reel around on the chip lead or the stack lead too. I think Taylor had that big hand right at the beginning when we started, and then when we got back, Bill just got on the train.
Yeah, he was in a small hole because he check raised versus a flopped set of jacks. So yeah, you don't win that very often.
Well, especially.
But he got it back right away.
Yeah, and he's kept that train at full speed ahead too ever since.
Just wailed him across.
But the nice thing is he caught the deck so heavy early that he hasn't had to get really out of line late.
No.
He's made some plays, but they haven't been what we call monkey stabbing. He's not just throwing chips out there.
Yep.
He's putting his
picking his
bluffs
picking his
in spots that make sense.
Well, but he also has the image from the beginning of won so many hands with it, and he was he did show them. He showed when at the end, just, hey, I'm not just bullying people around. I've got cards. I mean, it's he's got that position right there with the ace. Surely Woody and Larry. I don't know.
I appreciate the kind words, Lego, in the chat. And he's gotten a lot better, thanks to me. And that is much appreciated. Lego is a monster tournament player here on the DFW scene. Well, I guess all around Texas now that you're traveling and playing everywhere.
Yeah.
He's taken a liking to PLO a lot lately. Can't say I blame him. It is a fun game.
I need to give that a try, just to say I did it, to see that to see the differences in, like I told you, my only experience is the bomb pots, and I mean I get the gist of it now. I mean I got the gist of it before, and then I played a bomb pot and it totally threw that out the window. I mean I knew what PLO was before, and then I played a bomb pot and I'm like,
I think the bomb pots can at least give you a sense of how strong or vulnerable certain hand classes are. Then the difference between that and then actually playing is, of course, bomb pot, any 4 cards are in there constantly. And if you're playing an actual PLO table, you can start to filter some of that stuff out.
Yeah. Well, and it's almost full house or better in a bomb pot, or you shouldn't be in it.
Pretty much.
I mean, or maybe
Not
a flush
at least better.
Flush minimum.
Yep.
And I was giving some advice. I don't remember who told me that, but if you don't
bet heavy with a straight on one board, I can tell you that.
Sure. Well, I was told when I started playing card rooms, a friend of mine said, "Hey, these bomb pots, if you don't touch both boards, fold. It's $5 to see the pot, but if you don't have an opportunity on both boards, fold. Don't chase one unless you flop the nuts.
Yeah. When we say nuts, we say super nutted.
Yeah.
Like if I got flopped quads on one board and I have nothing on the other. Obviously, I'm not going anywhere. But now I'm thinking, how do I keep the most people in the pot because I'm only getting half of it back?
And you need 3 people to maximize that.
Yes, I do not want to get heads up.
Yeah.
So the last thing you ever want to see there is the other guy go repot it. And you're just like, you just killed everything. I'm going to make $12 on this.
Well, you see a $1,700 pot, and it's split up, and each person wins $16 and $15 or something.
Never doing nothing. I'm out. Giving you my $12 net.
Lego's advice for you, Scott, is grind some free roll PLO on Club GG. That's actually
I actually bought mine
not
off
bad advice.
Okay, so pre,
It's a good way to get hands in, no risk, or minimal risk if you do anything.
No,
But yeah, you can do the free roll ones there on the tournaments, and you're just firing away and getting used to the dynamics and the hand categories. And
it locks you
when
in.
you feel confident, you can
These handles on it. And you,
find a low stakes PLO game to.
and you just hang
What's
on.
the
your
what's the
toe
lowest PLO here? What's the,
The only PLO I see run here with any regularity is a 125.
45 or 90 or
what does that equate to in a?
And I
in a
think they buy in at 1,000, if I remember right. And there are some
it helped me a lot.
there are some rooms in town too that will run like a 2-2 and things like that. But then there's also some that are like uncapped and get massive. And
yeah.
if you're not in those games early, you probably don't want to join late.
Yeah.
They're matched
'Cause
the
you're coming-
stack.
you're- 'cause
They're
you're
matched
coming
the
in- yeah.
stack. They just grow, and by the time you get there in the afternoon, it's already
Massive.
yeah.
And you're walking in with $1,000 and somebody else has 16 grand and you're
They tied my ankles.
Yeah,
and tied
you
my
have to
toes
sell
down.
the Tesla in order to play.
it's going the other way, the other end. Yeah.
You hope to get it back.
Steady tension. It wasn't anything major, but
I bet
We
it
got a
felt
three
good.
three way
it felt great.
pod here. Let's see.
I have one of those machines where you hang upside down. What's that called?
That's what he's
That's
talking
what
about.
I've got.
Oh, yeah,
I've got gravity.
Well,
I'm gonna guess a bet fold here.
like medical thing. I can't remember.
Ace 10's got a little bit of equity here. But,
Yeah, with a heart. Yeah.
Gravity. But yeah, that's what I've got. But
Woody's probably going to get away, though. But a call is not bad.
able to tie your ankles to one end and they tie
At
your.
least see one more.
Inversion.
Bet high enough for me not to chase.
brand.
This is a good bet.
The brand is what you were saying. Would you say something, Chair?
Gravity.
Gravity chair, that's a brand. Or,
I'm surprised nobody
Yeah, they
at the table decided to get any food. I think every other time I've always seen somebody order something that,
and it doesn't
we went through our list of all our things, but there's always been somebody who eats
it releases it out.
something at one of these streams. It's always good. It's always good advertisement too.
So like right now, I was at the house with her today, it's like, hey, let's get in the car. Okay.
See what's going down in the last 15 or so minutes. Yeah.
Doctor's approval, but
Yeah, we should be.
yeah.
I get that.
A lot of times Eric will pop in the chat here and like give us a final hand number or something like that, so we know it's coming. We're sitting at hand 90 right now, so
shenanigans going on.
reasonable number of hands.
50.
More shenanigans.
These 1-2 streams tend to get closer to 100 hands. When you get the big higher stakes, they don't, because you get a few more
Slows
tank
down.
decisions
Yeah.
and a few more big money decisions.
Like that 5-5-10, or is it the 5-5-10 or the or 5-10-25? I guess.
Yeah, when people are making decisions for 7,000, it's very different from
70.
the two biggest plays we've seen here have been like $250 on the river and 400 something on the river, right?
Yep.
Large for the stakes, still more than a buy-in. But
Relative-
it doesn't
relative
take.
to
Yeah,
the-
it doesn't take quite as long to tank.
Here we go. Eric just said 98.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna get right there then.
Bill, how do you know this?
I just know.
Did I
He's the real Stu Under.
Yeah, I will. Before I'll tell all my Lubbock folks and friends, thanks for looking and watching. Some of these guys will be on the stream with me that watched when we were doing for my
A drug addict.
birthday in a couple of weeks. So
That I describe Bill with.
Exactly.
let's see if we can get some fireworks on these last eight hands.
And what is the date of that birthday
it's
stream?
going to be May 9th, I think.
May 9th.
May 9th, Saturday, May 9th. Before you know, I guess April's halfway
Yeah, we get there fast. don't we?
halfway done.
Jack 4-3, a couple players with Jack. Taylor and Floor.
30.
Floor with top.
Cool.
Mr. Bill does have an overpair to the 4 and the 3. Could come along at the right price here for
Knowing we're
but
getting
with the
down.
bet and the call, he might just get away. Yeah. He's got no other redraws there.
No. No, Taylor's got, she turned a.
Yeah, got the club outs now.
Club or 8. Nope. This is going to be a tough one.
Choctaw Nuts would win it. Jack Deuce.
Jack Deuce.
Just figured.
Let me just check.
I missed some value. It's all right, though. Didn't want to give you a chance.
A lot of clubs up there.
Exactly.
Well, I had to fold. I had 2 right behind it.
Another
And so,
club.
one of my
For you?
nines just.
You would have called.
Well,
No more. You probably
Two
would.
other clubs out there. I mean, 3.
Now you have 2 pairs.
I'd have hated that.
Now, aren't they doing another Palace Classic or something in
Probably missed.
Yeah, almost
it's
monthly.
monthly?
Put you on that.
Not always. I know it's moved a little bit as far as like which weekend it's on sometimes,
Well,
based on other events going and
Because
things
it
like
kind
that.
of shifted it a little bit with the.
So, but it's been pretty close to that. It's been pretty regular.
Did you get in on the week long of the what was the poker tournament called? My mind just went blank. It was a couple
Run
weeks
Good?
ago. Run Good. Did you get in?
Yeah, I played a little bit of that. Not a lot. I ran extremely bad during Run Good.
Is it what's
Run Good is not
you're
what I
supposed
had.
to run good? Is it, and I guess it didn't, huh?
No. I had
Just,
the.
so you just donated?
I had the opposite.
What's the call?
I ran into more one-outers than I have ever in my life in a shorter time span. Like legit one-outers.
Yeah.
Single cards could not dodge them.
You know, those are the times when you, as long as you played well, then you can't. You know, you played as you didn't make any bad calls or bad decisions. It just happens that way
No,
sometimes.
it was kind of shocking. The first event, the bounty. I actually cashed that one, and then it was all downhill from there.
Yeah.
So,
I played in one of the satellites. I didn't have time. I really should. I think the best value was that $45 daily satellite that
Forgot about that.
get you in. And
yeah, the only other good run I had was a satellite into the main event. Only played one of those.
You could blind
did you get the top 5?
Did just
I was gonna
fine
say, did
there. Got my seat, so at least I was into the main event cheap. But every other event was one-outer nightmares.
Not a run. Was a run horrible.
There's no difference, honestly. Putting out there after your cards
Let's
are
see what he.
cards are really
Well,
accomplishing.
no, because then at least you get last action.
Taylor got a little
Not for the $5, because I get the last action.
risky there with the
That's why I like this round.
raising with the 5-3.
For you,
For you, of course.
55 for you.
You get discount.
Wanna
You
get-
say that.
You get discount.
So-
You get discount.
I went to this place close to my house about 5 or 6 weeks ago and got a massage. And
What's the name of it?
For the dealer.
it was
Last
called.
5 hands here.
All right, this is really ironic, but it's called Lucky Massage. I'm telling you, I've had.
This could go downhill really quick.
If this story was being told on a high-stakes stream, I'd get worried.
This could take a
Those
left
stories
turn.
get crazier than these stories do.
Couldn't remember because,
So,
Did they
and I've had several massages at different strip shopping center, and I've never really been approached or, anything like that
For additional service.
for additional service.
You got cash.
And this one, and I was like, what? By the time we get to the end of this thing, I might get propositioned here. But it didn't happen.
I did my first.
It didn't happen.
were you disappointed?
I could have gone either way. I mean,
Could have gone either way. Well, that's an honest answer.
That's a flip. That's a flip. Hey, yeah, at
an
least he's
honest
honest.
today, County shut down the place I was at and all 3 of the sister locations for it for human trafficking and
Really?
yeah.
They busted several plaintiffs.
Here's a good. What's she? She all in?
I just got my first
3-bet. Taylor 3-bet 65 with jacks.
and like the lady, you want the
See, does Larry come along?
pressure or big pressure? And I'm like, I don't know, I've never
He'll have position if he wants to. Nope.
So that's 60, right, Jim?
65. She's doing her thing, right?
All right, pocket pair battle.
I have cerebral palsy, so everything on my legs is super tight. She's,
Matt, you're not folding 8s to a 3-bet.
oh my God.
Matt, you're not folding 8s to a 3-bet. Oh, he's
Look and see how
taking
much
a look
she
at
got.
it. Yeah, her stack.
Just red and blue.
They're like a high. Oh, really?
Her stack's not deep enough for set mining, but 8s don't necessarily have to set mine, typically.
Out of there, I was like dancing.
You just got to ask him himself.
No, and that's the last thing he wants to put her on. He wants to put her on ace king or ace queen.
Very nice.
He's small blind. She's in the straddle. She could 3-bet a much wider range, potentially. He's just got to ask, is she capable? I'd believe I would give her credit for being capable of that.
Yeah.
Me over and bend my leg.
I'm at least getting to the flop here.
You need the massage gun or something to help me out, because it's not happening.
Bam.
I think they saw me out there dancing in the parking lot. I was like doing it.
Check, check. Doesn't really change. That 4 doesn't change anything.
Now, let's see if Matt can check raise like Bill did earlier and step right into the trap.
Yeah,
Set
because
of
she
jacks,
was
right?
going to say she had to. Yeah, that's
It's a
right.
set of jacks, so.
That's right. And it was a similar board too.
Probably not at that size. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm interested. I'm gonna zoom to 3 hours and 45 minutes into the stream to see what that
No,
was.
that's not right.
It's more like 352.
Prezzy at 8%.
Oh, he's one more. Get us above 10.
We're looking at single-digit alerts here, so Prezzy needs to get
We got
find
3
a
hands.
VPIP.
I just made it awkward.
Oh, Prezzy, Mark, and Woody all need to
Tied.
find a pre-flop raise. I think they're running out of time for that.
You got 3 overs.
Can I pull out of aggression in time? Oh, everyone's in double digits there.
There we go.
Just barely.
Just barely.
All right. This is hand 95, so running out of time.
Still 5. Still 5.
I got 5 on it.
There's that 90s classic.
25 on.
Oh, he could. This may help him. Oh, wow. This could be you got Taylor with kings, Prezzy with ace jack, Matt with queen 10, Woody with king jack.
Floor with a hand that belongs on the floor.
On the blackjack table, as we were talking earlier. Let's see, what is, okay, so we got a 3-bet to 75, so that'll knock out Larry, surely.
Oh, not the 5-3 suited.
That's the,
Based on all the cards that are out, that's definitely winning this one.
it's a monster.
It's definitely winning this one. The hearts are no good, but
Oh, she got it.
oh,
She
we're not
chased
going to get to
everybody.
see it.
Wow.
We're not going to get to see it.
If I just
Yeah, queen 10 off is not going to call here.
Wow, I really thought Prezzy would have called on that.
I didn't lose so many balls.
if I just made more putts,
I can just
I'd
put the
score
ball in the basket.
Well, she recovered from that the where she got bluffed on the was it the sevens?
Oh, yeah,
on
the
the, 7-3.
7-3.
I have played it.
Yeah, she recovered.
Like, watch it.
I played
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I watch
Yep, I did not bring that up.
Why is Patrick Reed the villain?
oh,
he did once,
question.
or they
Oh, he
think he
did?
did. Yeah, there was a thing where he hit, they looked back, the video showed he hit his ball, and he said he didn't hit it or something, and there was some weird thing. So people think he's a cheater.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Rattle.
Because I know,
That was 10 years ago. or
yeah, no,
something.
I just know that he has a reputation of being
Yeah.
very not unliked. And so I wasn't
The
sure
other
why.
players thought that he didn't report something that he should have.
So I don't know if you
Man.
guys saw this, I think it was Saturday, maybe it was Sunday, where he just doffed a chip and it was,
Prezzy needs to find one more hand.
Yeah, no.
he was off the green and he didn't get it to the green.
Actually, was he in originally on that last one? And then folded to the 3-bet? That might have been enough.
Yeah. You think
That might have been
That
enough.
may have been enough to put him over the
Might have hit double digits. Yeah.
Sergio was because he took forever to swing the ball. He just stood over
Can't
the.
3-bet me this time.
So he was the
true.
pack guard.
That's true.
Yeah.
But he got it bad. I mean, he would just go back. I mean, he would just sit there and address and pull back, address and pull back. I mean,
And the other players were just like, this is ridiculous.
I'd never seen anyone like him.
Yeah, yeah, it was just
Well,
crazy.
you know, they addressed that in baseball by having them
There we go.
right? Well, could they do that in golf?
They're on
Well,
a clock.
they are.
They are.
Yeah, but not
But he would take the whole.
Another spade on the turn would be
keep up with the,
make it interesting.
No, Matt got sloppy with his chips. Is that a tell?
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
Because you could make bad shots.
Yeah, yeah,
But in general.
But not a,
Betting with his open ender.
Yeah.
but
No need to be.
it's monitored.
Yeah.
And he just, his waggle.
Easy bet, easy take it.
So it'd be very hard, difficult to play with him.
Did
Very
you know
difficult, but it's very
George Spieth's got a
frustrating.
little of that now. He gets up
Yeah,
there and
yeah.
starts waggling
I saw him
a little more than he used to. Let's just say that.
And then a lot of the players became villains for going.
Yeah, we haven't talked a whole lot about like Larry in seat 2. He's kind of just quietly gone about his game here tonight. I feel like everyone else has had their name called a few times at least.
This one and those guys.
I mean, that could be a good thing though.
This is one of two.
Well,
Sometimes when the attention isn't drawn to you, I mean, it usually means on the bad side, it usually means you haven't gotten a whole lot of hands to play really.
and he got stacked early,
Significant,
didn't he?
right? But on the good side, it also means you haven't done anything like egregious out of line or anything that
Yeah, well, let's just.
would warrant that attention.
Well, he did get stacked early, though, didn't he? It wasn't early. He had to rebuy pretty early,
Might
and then that was probably since he kind of slowed down a little bit because I think he had rebought fairly early.
that is possible.
Yeah.
I don't remember the hand, but
Everybody's got.
Yeah, if, lost track of like I said earlier with this little software glitch, I can't see it until we pull it up on the screen. So do not have that answer right now.
About our favorite hand, this kid just beginning playing poker. You could tell he was just so new. He says,
These are not great hands.
"Ace."
no, but everybody's in, aren't they? Almost everybody.
Shocking.
Not me.
I'll take him.
I'd be happy if I never got him.
Really? I'll take him.
All right, that dealer. Come on, give me, there you go. There's a little something.
Tournament. I wanted every
I
time.
wanted
in
a tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, this may an extra hand may have helped Prezzy get his maybe comfortably above double digits, maybe 11 or 12.
You know, you have these sessions where you
These
have
hands are horrible though. That's the case 10 right there.
and you lose.
Oh wow, sure is, isn't it?
I know.
And then you have the rounds where you never see a pair bigger than tens and you win. I'm excited about getting to eat. Starving.
Well, the last our Wednesday night, I had pocket aces. I raise, all in. I call. I've got.
10-9's Mr. Bill, right?
Oh, sure
Yeah.
is.
Let's go.
The rich get richer.
Is he gonna?
All right. Mark finding a little late stream aggression. Still has top pair.
Hey, you got to figure Taylor will call too, don't you? Maybe not.
This
with
is the
raise.
risk, though, of leading out with something like top pair, but not a great kicker out of position. Really hard to withstand a raise. Likewise, a lot of calls don't do you any favors either. It's a much easier hand to check call.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? The Billy's no good. I surrender.
I think you have to be.
Tiny is thanking us for handling things tonight.
Hey, thanks
Saying
for
it's
letting
much
me sit in.
appreciated. And, anytime, Tiny, as you well know.
I'm gonna get to my phone and they'll be like, "You dumb."
You were probably good.
Well, and it's the last hand. I'll thank you, Chris, for letting me sit next to you and do this. This is,
I had no
good
say in the
time.
matter, sir. Don't thank me.
I'll thank Eric as well for.
but it's been good having you in here.
Oh, is this it?
Well, Let's go.
See, I think my second one down a little more comfortable this time. I think it was a little more, I wouldn't say nervous, but don't know what to expect, because before it was a charity tournament and there was a lot of cutting up. And
I'll tell you, I've done a lot of commentary, and it feels like something changes a little bit every time, whether it's software, layout, process.
Well, and heck,
there's always things to adapt to.
Yeah. Well, and heck, you didn't know who I was, and it kind of probably caught you by a little bit of surprise. So now we know each other, and
we're all good. We're all good.
And I got my fan club down there as well that are wearing out the chat. So
Yeah, man,
that you do.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is the last.
Yeah, I believe this is the last hand, and
you got your
and look at the last hand that Mr. Bill gets.
Can't play
of all hands. See if
maybe
he
10, and I was
glorious 9 deuce.
See if he at least play.
He called.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There we go. Oh, there's the raise to 20.
I think they were looking to see if maybe they could have a family pot to finish it off. And then the old raise came in. Taylor ruined the party.
Well, Brent called with 7-5.
I got a proposal for after this hand. We put 25 in for a flip, but everybody takes 5 off and gives it to Jim.
Well, there we go. That's a good. That'll take care of the dealer, right?
That's an excellent proposal, Jim.
I agree.
Matt.
Say what now?
You put in 25.
$25 flip, but 5 from each player actually goes straight to the dealer.
45 goes straight to the dealer.
Or what about we deal it?
Yeah.
He could deal Mexican sweat, hand a Mexican sweat.
Yeah, whatever.
And then we just flip them.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I mean, just that way he makes 45, and somebody he got a chance to get a little back.
Sure.
Eric, you approve that?
It don't matter.
So we get one. So we're gonna get a bonus. We're gonna get a bonus hand.
Imagine the guy who's going to make the money said that's good.
I think it's an excellent proposal there from Matt.
Yeah, we can just do it off the street.
Well, Matt's got an open ender.
Time for 10
Taylor's
Yeah, this
got
is an interesting flop here, isn't it?
It's kind of hit a
Bing.
little bit of everybody.
That's the queen 10.
You know this is a stupid game.
No, but
2 pair for Larry.
That's fine.
Nut straight for Matt.
Oh, and it checked around. Let's see if it makes
And
it.
a nut straight redraw
10.
for Taylor, which did not hit.
Did not hit.
it's just except there's no highlight.
And you know I practice these at home.
Oh, you can
This could hurt Larry. Let's see what happens.
Better than the math
I
should
played
He's seen what Matt's capable of.
for the main event.
85 now. Can he
Like
let
the
go of the
7
2 pair?
This is where that 7-3 bluff being shown helps.
We just play a whole.
Yep.
If there's a benefit to showing cards, it's these kind of spots.
Yep.
It's all random.
Well, there you go, man. Y'all want?
All right. We are going to go through the stats here.
What game we play, I'm just trying to get
Now that this is complete, the V pips. Oh,
Uh-oh.
All right.
sometimes they quickly hit things upstairs when it's done, and it overrides what I click down here.
20 in front of you and 5 in the middle.
No, I got to go to bed.
All right, there's our V pips. Prezzy
Prezzy's
did
just
not quite get
below.
there.
I thought those 2 hands were going to put him above.
9%. Dun, dun, dun. Brent finished over 50%, but we had the vast majority at 40% and above.
No, I'll finish it off.
Yeah. And if you didn't see these numbers, you would probably be able to guess them after just watching the.
Yeah,
90
mark at
hands.
20%, which is low for a live stream. It's not crazy for normal good poker.
Well, and
Just live streams tend to be a little splashier.
Well, Steve's is kind of skewed too because he didn't play very long, right? I mean,
Right,
it's-
but he did drop 2 buy-ins during that time. There's our pre-flop raises. No real surprises there either. Usual suspects are going to be at the top.
So it's sort of.
Same thing.
And we'll pull up the cumulative winnings here. And Mr. Bill, plus 820. So a very good night for him. Matt, up 706, joining us late. Floor up a buy-in. Taylor found a little bit of profitability. Paid for her time.
Yep.
Prezzy, hey, after that card dead.
$55 entertainment.
We talked about this earlier. Sometimes the benefit of being that card dead is you don't lose a lot either because you're not in the hands. Larry, Steve through the party, 2 buy-ins each. Mark also in for a buy-in, and Woody down 199 as well. Prezzy and Brent in the middle. So good night.
Yep.
It's a good night. See what those stack sizes built up to. We got Mr. Bill and Matt both with stacks over $1,000. Once again, Matt in a short span of time.
Yeah, much.
Relatively.
What, 2 hours maybe? Hour and a half, or did he?
Yeah, I don't know if he got 2.5 maybe even, but yeah 2 hours probably sounds all right. But yeah, very good nights there.
Terrible return on investment.
The only catch here with all this stuff happening down here is I cannot take stats back down once I pull them up. Until a hand is dealt, and we're not going to get another one right in the action tracker, so I cannot get that off the screen no matter what I do. So, yeah, with that, I'd like to thank everyone that stayed with us tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Chris Larkin, a.k.a. Dude Maestro. Hope to see you around Palace Poker. Joined in the booth tonight by Scott Lyles. If you want to have any final words or thoughts.
Nope, I appreciate it. See everybody at the tables.
Absolutely. Thank you, everybody, and have a good night.
Have a good evening.